Live. We are live. Oh, I wonder if my soundboard still works here.
Mics are hot.
Did you hear that?
Just so we know. No, I did not hear that.
Oh, we're so live. We're alive. We're ready.
We are
to
live.
go.
We are live.
We're here.
I love live. So, welcome everybody to the end of the world where we're all selling hot dogs and doing funny stuff.
I like Mount Ketchup.
Chris, thanks for joining us hot off of the presses. How's your day been so far?
Thank you for having me. It's been, pretty funny. I try to just laugh at Trump now. It's the only way that I can survive. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I did just smoke a fat bowl, and now I'm just excited to be part of the show. Thank you very much for having me.
You're very welcome. We set up. Okay, so we got a whole run of show thing, but the entire thing is supposed to feel like that summer when you came back between high school and college, and you would just show up at your random friend's house, and his mom would be like, "Yeah, sure, they're in the backyard," and your friend wasn't even there. So I wanted to start out with just a little, kind of just warm everybody up. You said you're a Marlon Brando fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how much do you know about Marlon Brando in The Godfather?
I know, the typical shit that you would know, that they found the cat in the back, that Marlon Brando just found this cat and the cat really liked him. And then he brought the cat into the scene. I know he had cotton balls in his cheeks. You come to me in the day that my daughter's doing married. I know that helped with the voice. Fucking, I don't know what else there is. Is there others?
Oh, yeah. So if you can see the screen right now, we got the thanks for everybody who's joining us. Say hi to the chat. Let's fucking
Hi, everybody.
Go.
Hi, everybody.
Go.
Hello.
Tina's here. We got Skilled Potato 4177. Let's fucking go. Zimia 908. Welcome.
Let's fucking go.
Marlon Brando is a legend. Megan, do you know who Marlon Brando is?
I know who Marlon Brando is,
all right,
but I don't know
Desire.
about The Godfather.
Stella! Oh,
yeah,
what a fucking,
which was about scene. On the waterfront was about snitches. Because Ilya Kazan sold everybody out. No, so Marlon Brando was notorious for not knowing his lines.
I did know that. I forgot that one. Yeah.
So he was the most unprepared person, which is why I like him. He for sure had ADHD like me. He showed up to The Godfather, didn't know any of his fucking lines. So anytime he's on camera in The Godfather, which he won the Academy Award for, he didn't know his lines, which is pretty iconic because he ended up winning Best Picture. We'll get to that in a second. The other thing that I really admire about Marlon Brando is that this is true back of the class kid behavior, is that when Francis Ford Coppola was directing Apocalypse Now and losing his mind, which I will I have a nice little summary of that. This is how Francis Ford Coppola described filming Apocalypse Now at Cannes after it screened.
Film is not a movie. My film is not about Vietnam. It is
accurate.
Really like.
Listen,
it was crazy. And the way we made it was very much like the way the Americans were in Vietnam. We were in the jungle. There were too many of us. We had access to too much money. Too much equipment. And little by little we went insane.
Shit. Dude, that goes fucking crazy, because that's what it's like when you watch the movie. You're like, first half of it, you're like, all right, and then the second half starts, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, and I'm not, yeah, there's a whole thing called, me and Catherine watched it. It's called Heart of Darkness, A Filmmaker's Odyssey, and it's just about how him and his wife went insane in the Philippines filming Apocalypse Now. And one of the reasons they went insane is because Marlon Brando showed up to set. It's based on the book Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, which was about the Belgian Congo and King Leopold being a monster. But apparently Brando showed up to set. He hadn't read the book, and he was 75 pounds overweight. He showed up to set. So he was not prepared. Hang on a second. I gotta show you.
He is fuck, dude. I might be Marlon Brando.
No, dude, it's so funny because the monologue, like, it's so dark when he lit it. the reason he lit it is because they had to hide how fat he got.
That's why it's lit like that.
This is why it's lit like this, because look how dark it is. Like, you can't see him. It's because he's 75 pounds overweight. He showed up to the Philippines not having read the fucking book that the script was based on. He had to read this poem off of a cue card. They had been in the jungle for like 10 months. Everybody was losing their goddamn minds, and Marlon Brando showed up and maybe did one of the most iconic monologues ever. I mean, and it's also an E.E. Cummings poem, I think, which is pretty cool. Also, famously, Martin Sheen had a heart attack while filming the film when he was
too much coke. It had to be too much coke
for sure, dude. He was doing so much sneeze. Now, the cool thing about Marlon Brando, the best thing about Marlon Brando that we're going to talk about before we get into other stuff, is when he won Best Picture for The Godfather. This is what he did. Hi, I'm here from Valenti Vids as well, and from Michigan. I got interested when Chris mentioned there would be prank calling. LOL. We got it. Thank you for everybody from the Valenti Vids community that is joining us. We are the Party Crashers, Meg and Steve. And
I call them my Valentards.
Valentards? Hey, Valentards. Nice to meet you. I feel like it's something my father would have called me if the naming convention was correct.
My father called me worse.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody that came out. I'm actually going to just slide over our thing so we can put the chat on the screen.
You know, the line thing reminds me of something. You know, Sean Bean in Lord of the Rings, in the Fellowship of the Ring, when he's like, one does not simply march into Mordor, right? He had his lines taped to his knee the entire time, and that's the reason why all of his lines are delivered like this, because he's reading his lines off his knee. That's real. You can look this up.
Seriously?
Yeah, you can look this up. Sean Bean lines taped to knee, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Sean Bean lines taped to knees.
And also, this is not my joke, but his name is Sean Bean, and it's spelled the exact same way. So it can't possibly have two different pronunciations. It needs to either be Sheen Bean or Sean Bon.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
World star.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, where's my
scene? Is it
Peter Jackson? He single-handedly brought the film industry to New Zealand.
Does not simply walk into Mordor.
Can I just say one thing about that scene? Is that entire speech that Sean had to deliver at the Council of Elrond was written the night before. It's long, and we gave it to Sean in the morning he arrived. What Sean did, which I thought was very clever, is he got a printout of the speech taped to his knee. It was on his knee, and when he did that scene, you'll see.
Oh, do it!
I cannot just walk into Mordor. If you watch the scene now, you'll see every time that Sean has to check his script.
Mag, somebody said stop farting on the cat.
I'm so confused. What does that mean?
What does that mean? That is definitely welcome to the party weekend, wingman. She's not farting on anything. Or
My
like
cats
farting on a
don't let me
cat.
my cats don't let me touch them. Otherwise,
Farting on a cat is fucked up, but I feel like no matter what, farting on a dog is hilarious. It's hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
Because dogs are higher status. You're farting down if you fart on cats.
Because the dog's like, yo, that's a fart. The cat is like, you're killing me. You're poisoning me with methane. I will live 6 minutes less now.
That's fucking crazy though that they wrote that speech. Like on a movie, writing a speech the day before you shoot is.
But it's Sean Bean, maybe he could pull it off.
Sean Bon.
My boss.
He also refused to take the helicopters up the mountain, so every fucking day there's like pictures of him like marching up the mountain in full Boromir costume.
Do you think you would, if you were playing Boromir, would you want to tell your castmates that you were afraid of helicopters, or would you want to be like, I'm method, I'm doing this because I'm committed to the bit?
Yeah, no, I mean it's a very Boromir thing to do. Also, it fits perfectly. You know, being like, I'm not gonna use your technology and then march your way up, but I'd probably just say I'm with him. I'm not getting in a helo. Too many fucking celebrities have died in helos, bro. I don't trust, like, I don't know. There's just something about it, man. There's just something about a helo that I don't trust. I already don't necessarily like planes, but helos to me seem like, I don't know. We're pretending like we know how to make them. Fuck off.
It's very stupid. There's no natural precedent for a helicopter the way there is for a
Dragonfly.
Oh,
No
I have a
wedding
story about helicopters.
Do tell.
Sorry. Okay. So my first like grown-up job, I worked in private equity. I was a what are they called? Executive assistant, personal assistant to the CEO.
Corporate slave. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Yes, exactly. And my boss wanted to go. He was at his Napa house, and he wanted to go to a concert in San Francisco, and he didn't want to have to sit in traffic. And he was like, "You have to figure it out." So we had to get a fucking helicopter for him, and he loved it so much that he was like, "You have to install one at my property, a helicopter pad in my property in Napa. I'm only taking helicopters from now on, but it's illegal in Napa to have one." And so he wanted to get the law changed, like add a proposition to the ballot to change the law, which wasn't going to happen because it would be bad for the vineyards.
What do you mean? It could have happened in this regime.
It could have. I was working with him before this one. So yeah, that's when I was like, this is not for me. What am I doing here? And now here I am.
No, that's like the same discourse with like the fucking Taylor Swift shit online. I'm like, guys, come on, man. I know Swifties are gonna come after me. You can. I don't give a fuck. But
I don't give a fuck either. Fuck all of it.
The whole idea of like I don't know, it was the billionaire praise. To me, it's like, first of all, if you don't have an opinion on it, that's fine. But I was seeing motherfuckers who were literally saying that she's the royal family of the US. And I was like, hold on. First of all, if there was a royal family, it was King Michael Jackson. That's it. But two, there is no fucking royal family. This is America. You know what I'm saying? And also you just sound like MAGA Republicans in a blue, pink.
They literally do. The hate. Okay, so our friend Lauren, who is like a Swiftie, put up a thing saying like she is so disappointing, whatever. And she said the only time she gets this badly bullied is when she calls out a guy for raping someone online and the incels attack her. The Swifties are as bad as the fucking incels. And when she got doxxed by MAGA, she's like, that is the only time I've ever gotten this bullied and doxxed by MAGA. It's
I've been
fucking
crazy. As content creators, I feel like we've all been warned. Like, yeah, you don't really fuck with the Swifties, you know.
Well, I
But
fucking
it's like,
did. I'm trying to find
over
the thing
it.
I did about the wedding because I can't find the reporting anymore. And this is a shameless plug, but it's actually not that shameless. I just can't find it. But they were like reporting on the food she had there, and it was like Hormel chili, and like it was insane, dude. The amount of like sycophancy. I said the best thing about it though was the fact that you could watch live forklift drivers, licensed forklift operators on a live stream. It was pretty amazing.
Oh, that sounds sick, dude. Forklift certified is like big dick behavior.
I was watching Madison MSG food load in. It was insane, dude. They were like taking.
I saw people tweaking, getting desserts thrown at them from a fucking truck, and they were like, "Oh my god!" and then like eating it on the street like rats.
Yeah, dude, it's insane, man. It was like, here we go, more food getting delivered. Why does it? Yeah, look at this. Look at this article about Taylor Swift's wedding. They're literally just. Also, I've been there, bro. A hand truck with all that shit. That's heavy. But like, look at this. This is what the kind of shit they're taking pictures of. Just like
That's literally them just stocking up Madison Square Garden. Just like that has nothing to do with her fucking wedding.
Well, you do know, like, I at least I believe the theory, which is like allegedly they had a wedding planned at some other fucking place, but like if they film the entire thing and want to make a documentary out of it, they're going to make so much profit with it being an MSG rather than some like, I don't know, Rhode Island estate.
Well,
That's
and then
so
she had the fucking the ice contractor there. I have a feeling there's
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. What the fuck? I gotta look up a name of a concentration camp guard and then like a famous one and then like make some video where it's like, are you dead ass? Are you dead ass, bro?
And her fans are like, well, she's not the one who runs the ICE detention center. She invited one to her fucking wedding. Like, you guys are crazy, or this is misogynistic because you're not critiquing Travis Kelce as much as you're critiquing her.
Honey, I'm also critiquing Travis, but listen, you and I both know that he didn't have a say in where this wedding fucking was or what it looked like.
For sure.
Dude,
People are saying that's why Adam Sandler officiated the wedding, because she probably like threw him a bone and was like being a pick-me, like, hey, I'm gonna do everything, but like, who do you want? And he's like, oh, Adam Sandler. And she's like, great, that makes sense. Why the fuck would Adam Sandler officiate a wedding though? Like,
I know people, and I'm not dropping any names. I know people who have talked to Taylor a lot, and they're like, she's a bitch, dude. She's not nice.
Well, if
believe it.
I've had like some friends who have, you know, been who like she was friends with for a little bit, and like, or it's like former friends, and just knowing the people that she was friends with, I'm like, she's MAGA. Like she's MAGA.
It's
Oh,
one
I
of those
believe
things where it's like you can't trust anybody who hasn't taken a dump in a public bathroom in the last 10 years. That's it. Period. You shouldn't run for office. Never meet your
In the
heroes.
last 10 years, in the last year.
Well,
but
no, I mean,
looked
I'm
up-
saying like it probably, you stop maturing the year you become famous. That's my theory. It's you stop growing up and maturing the year everybody insulates you from the consequences of your behavior. And
She's like a 40-year-old woman, and people treat her like a 16-year-old girl.
well,
Like that's insane.
she's also just a bad
literally just a girl.
Yeah, she's just a girl.
Someone also commented on my post yesterday saying her life would probably be in danger if she said anything about Trump. I'm like, people's lives are already in danger and put themselves out there every single fucking day.
Dude,
What the
Trump
fuck are
would
you
sooner
talking about?
nuke Tehran than touch Taylor Swift. You think the Iranians are putting up a fight? Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your mind? It would be, dude, it would make January 6th look like a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese.
Dude.
Okay? You ever seen World War Z? It would
Swiftie
look like World
insurrection.
War Z.
No, seriously, the Swifties are like incels, except they actually leave their house, hold jobs, and get shit done. Like they can they're like an online
They're effective.
workforce.
They're tacticians, and they have things to lose, but they're willing to lose them.
Yes, exactly. We would have won Iraq if the Swifties
Immediately,
invaded.
instantly, and immediately.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
cut and paste David Petraeus for like the Taylor Swift fan club leader, and that's it. Game.
But I will say, I looked up like the most famous Auschwitz concentration camp guard, and it was a guy named Oscar Groening. But it's literally like, oh, listen, I'm not a Nazi, but I invited Oscar Groening. Like,
Literally.
that's fucking crazy.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, actually, I think the closest equivalent to it is, and I'm not saying it because of the, like, I mean, I think that the Mangala family actually owned a manufacturing company, like a tractor trailer company that had like really big contracts with the Nazis, and like, yeah, I just,
But their stock was flying.
yeah, exactly. It was it's just. You invite a father and a son that make their living that way, and you know, you're going to hell. Like you're going to hell. Like if you look at your guest list, it's like
she raffled off Cartier watches.
Yeah,
at her
exactly,
wedding.
dude. It's
That's-
like
That is so tacky.
Let them eat.
It's
cringe.
so disgusting. It's so, and I heard she's having an LA wedding too. Like, I don't
What? Wait, what? She's having another wedding?
an LA one. That's what I don't. I didn't tap the link, so I don't know if it's a real story, but I saw that in passing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, dude, it's pretty insane. This is what you came for, Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil. I think that's
Hell
a
yeah,
Daredevil, right?
love me some Matt Murdock.
Is that Master Shifu as your profile picture? I like Master Shifu. He said that the past is in the past, the future is a mystery, and that's why we call the present a gift, baby.
Brother, I thought you were talking about some like anime version of Master Chief. What is Master Shifu? Is it like a cute version of Chief?
Kung Fu Panda, dude. You all listen to Cypress Hobo and Anals in Chains. That says what's up. I don't know what Anals in Chains is. All right, back to Marlon Brando because we're all ADHD. We're gonna end on this Marlon Brando note. This is what he did to accept the Best Picture Oscar for his Godfather win.
I don't know if I can see it.
Oh,
Often to be most
There
elegant
we go.
is to be silent.
You're quite right.
all right.
Say that those nominated
Mar-
Michael Caine
Olivier
plus
is
This was cool.
Marlon Brando in The Godfather.
I haven't seen this, but I bet he's gonna walk up, take it, and walk away. Oh, I know this.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, this is badass.
Hello, my name is Sasheen Littlefeather. I'm Apache, and I'm president of the National Native American Affirmative Image Committee. I'm representing Marlon Brando this evening, and he has asked me to tell you in a very long speech, which I cannot share with you presently because of time, but I will be glad to share with the press afterwards that he very regretfully cannot accept this very generous award. And the reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry, excuse me, and on television in movie reruns, and also with recent happenings at Wounded Knee. I beg at this time that I have not intruded upon this evening, and that we will, in the future, our hearts and our understandings will meet with love and generosity. Thank you on behalf of Marlon Brando.
You know what the great thing about that is, too? Is that all the people in the audience that were booing ended up dying on a set of the movie, the Genghis Khan movie that John Wayne did because he's racist. They were testing nuclear weapons downwind from the set in New Mexico, and everybody on the crew and cast. It was very sad, but John Wayne died from it. So, and he was a piece of shit.
Dude,
So,
that's crazy.
Master Uguay, thank you. Shifu played by Dustin.
Meanwhile, we know this. We know a film crew got wiped out, but you know how many fucking Native American villages are poisoned from radiation all over the fucking what is it, like the southwest portion of the U.S.?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's insane. I was a delegate for denuclearization at the UN in 2025 and got to meet with these. There was like this Native American group from New Mexico who made like a VR experience of living in their village, and also like getting as close as they could to like the former uranium mines, and like, oh dude, it was brutal.
That's military industrial complex for you, always at the expense of poor people, immigrants.
Do you think we still test nuclear weapons? Because we haven't allegedly done one in so long. I just wonder if, I think we still do them, but we just don't tell the public anymore. Back in the day, we used to be like, all right, we're doing it.
Yeah, because it was all about the show. We wanted to, we had that I miss my Valenti emotes. I know Joshua Menchacha M8 mate. Oh, there we go. We're working on our emotes right now. We just have to work up on showing up all the time. So the more tasks we put between us and the stream, the less likely we are to show up. That said, Valentards, thank you so much for showing solidarity with fellow leftist weirdo streamers.
I told them earlier, I said, listen, you guys boost my independent media. Now we got to help boost their independent media.
You're a real one for that.
Independent media. This is the socialist surge.
That is exactly it. It's the surge of China.
We got
the Islamic Republic of Japan.
We got to talk about that. Should we talk about that?
Started. I mean, I'm down for whatever.
Republic of Japan. Wait, Meg, let me show you one thing that you're gonna find funny, because I could have bought a bunch of URLs about this, but I didn't.
Good job.
Okay, I almost bought. Chris, I bought $3,000 worth of URLs.
I know.
Meg says that it's like gambling, and I think she's right. Do you know who Nigel Farage
you're treating it like gambling.
All right, so this is for Nigel Farage is like the Donald Trump of England, I guess is a way of putting it.
You haven't got a clue.
Why don't you ask yourselves in Dublin a question? Why did you fight the British? Why did Irish nationalists fight the British for 500 years? 500 often very bloody, difficult years until the 1920s. What was the point of it if you're now governed by European Commission?
I think people will be entertained, Nigel, to hear you
and that
talking
may be too
about
inconvenient for all of you in Dublin. Oh, I'm sure. Yes, of course.
I know that you apologize for the birthday greeting which you delivered in the last couple of days, but I want people to see just how much you know about the history and culture on this island.
Now, it's a bit early in the day, so all I've got actually is coffee, but I hope you enjoy a few pints with the lads tonight. Up the Ra.
Up the Ra, Nigel. I mean, I know that you said sorry. I know you get 87 quid. It's entirely within your rights to do that. But come on, don't try and lecture the Irish people about the culture and history and precarious nature of peace on this island. You haven't got a clue.
If we had that on CNN, this world would be a better place. So just as a quick little interlude, Meg, I didn't buy any URLs because I'm not going to hold Nigel Farage hostage He
Okay,
cannot
good.
afford. He has to do 87 quid cameos to that he fucks up. But basically, the long and the short of it is that Nigel Farage's chief opponent in a primary is a guy called Bin Face.
No!
Yes.
That sounds like a great Spider-Man villain.
Including a £5 million gift from a crypto billionaire. It has forced a by-election in the area where Farage won a majority in 2024. All major parties say they will not be standing in the election, labeling it as a political stunt designed to dodge scrutiny. But many of the residents of Clacton feel very differently and tell us they will stick with Farage no matter what.
Where's Bin Face?
Will you support him again? Yes. What do you think about him resigning and calling what someone's getting?
Oh, there's no Bin Face featured in this stupid thing?
Are they purposefully calling him over and over again?
This is
Count Bin
this is Count Bin Face.
Get the
running
fuck
against,
out of here.
Shut up.
Guy who's running against Nigel
Why wouldn't
Farage.
they include that? Why wouldn't they include that? I forgot because it's the bin. It's the bin, and yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh my god, that is so funny. They didn't show that in the piece. Like that's the whole part of
That's a real
that's
guy.
The whole story.
Count Binface. Is he winning?
He's become a cult figure in elections up and down the UK. On my way, Clacton, the comedian who's described as an independent space warrior and wears a bin on his head, has contested a number of elections. Most recently, the by-election in Makerfield, where he received 95 votes. On next Tuesday, the Count wrote, "Any Clacton residents that want to nominate your friendly neighborhood intergalactic space warrior, ping me a line." Count Binface recently connected the by-election, which saw Andy Burnham return to Parliament for the slogan Makerfield great again. The comedic candidate has pledged to make corners and football properly refereed, end subsidy for food and drink in Parliament, conscript people who play loud music on public transport, and force cyclists who break the highway code to ride unicycles instead.
Stop.
But with only the monster
Those are
raging
great
Looney
policies.
Party rejoin the EU party, and Reclaim leader and actor Lawrence Fox saying they will run as well. Count Binface has become a focus of a potential tactical voting campaign to oust. oh man, that's great.
So fucking funny. Oh my god, dude. We need something like that here.
Yeah, we
man.
need that.
Dude,
Dude, I've said a million times that like if I was ever the president, I would have multiple different vice presidents, but they could only come out one at a time, all wearing a spider suit. So like so my VP would be Spider-Man, but it'd be like fucking 30 different people. All like I'd be like, yep, man, Vice President Spider-Man comes out, it's got like a high-pitched voice and it's like 5'5", and then the next day 6'3", it's Hassan Piker. Like
just a different
Curtis Sliwa on the next day. Like, the whole time though, it's Spider-Man.
That would be kind of an amazing prank.
If Steve, that reminds me, you do have to come to the birthday party as Spider-Man.
Okay, I'll be there. I've done Captain America.
My son is having a Spider-Man party, and so
that's
Steve
so
has
sick,
to be.
Dude, that's so sick.
We're gonna have you bring in. We're gonna have you. Yeah, my kids love Spider-Man. We're gonna have you bring in a bicycle as a present from Spider-Man.
I have a big ass Spider-Man poster right there, and I'm ashamed to say that in the past month I've watched 7 Spider-Man movies.
Well, have you ever watched Spidey and Friends? Because that's where it's at.
Is that the animated one, the old one, the kid one?
It's the newest kid one, yeah. It's
Ghost
no, Spider, like Miles Morales, Spidey.
I've seen it.
I've seen every episode 12,000 times. So
Luigi.
It's Spider-Man's pretty great. I'm 3 Spider-Mans old now. Late stage capitalism has got us.
Yeah.
You know, we're balls deep in. It's like deregulation. They just keep coming out with
the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is just like always going to be my favorite.
Tugboat McGoober.
Hello, Luigi.
Hi,
Happy B-Day to the kiddos. Thank you, Disobedient Avocado 82. That's very kind.
Oh, that's one of my moderators.
Oh, that's
thank
nice.
Thank you.
Luigi. Okay, Meg. Time to get to adult. Well, you know, like
adult shit.
Serious.
The real stuff. Okay, well, let's first. What do we want to talk about first? Do we want to talk about Grand Planner, or do we want to talk about Trump?
Chris?
in the Islamic Republic of Japan.
I'll talk about either, but I think it might be easier to start with Trump, believe it or not.
Okay.
The Grand Platter shit, it's actually worse. Like,
It's so bad. Okay, let's do the fun stuff first.
All right, I'm gonna pull up Islamic Republic of
literally just type in Islamic Republic of Japan. It'll be everywhere. It'll be on Twitter, everywhere, dude. The worst part is he usually corrects himself because he kind of catches it. Nah, dude, it's gone. It's gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. He did try to correct himself when he called Zelensky Putin.
Yeah, that part too. But he has been on an experimental drug to try to keep him alive. He should have been dead a long time ago.
Retatrutide, because he's a fat fuck.
Yes, he is. He's got congestive heart failure.
No shame to my fatties out there, but I'm gonna go for him.
Hey,
He also has dementia.
You're punching up, and no one is an ally like nature when it comes to old.
Pot, kettle, black. All right, listen to this shit. You're not gonna believe it.
We have an aircraft carrier, which is one of the most beautiful in the world. It's one of the biggest, the Abraham Lincoln. And 2 months ago, we had 100. I told this story yesterday. We had 111 missiles shot by the Islamic Republic of Japan. They were shot at the aircraft carrier over a period of about 1 hour. 111 missiles going to a very expensive ship, and every one of those missiles was knocked down. Pretty much most by pictures, but by other means also, as you know. Yeah.
Dude,
other less expensive means.
It's not even. I don't think the problem is necessarily what he said.
every one of-
It's that no one's correcting him. No, this is Hitler shit, where like everyone is afraid of going like, Iran, obviously, sir. You know.
Well, have you read Regime Change at all? That just
No,
came
not
out?
yet. I do gotta read it.
It's not as like salacious as I wanted it to be, but like no, the way that nobody wants to deal with him. Like everyone is just letting him do the most insane shit, even when they don't like it. Like a lot of them don't like what he's doing, and
They're afraid of him because at the end of the day, he'll just fire you, and now you're fucked. You know.
But this is what ends up happening to people that are surrounded by people like that. Chris, I'm sure you've seen this movie.
I love that movie, bro.
I have not seen
Downfall. Oh, you're gonna relate to it. Although,
it's like the least war movie of all.
Oh no, I gotta get the subtitles. No.
Fucking Trump raging about the land of the rising Sunni.
Here we go. This is what happens.
Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor. Der Feind operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg, Marsdorf, Karlshorst gelangt.
You know when.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
This is when he's in the bunker. Yeah.
Just for context, this is the bunker in Berlin in 1945. It's like mid-April, and he died on May 1st. And basically, up until the very end, he was basically high on his own supply, thinking that they could do a counteroffensive and defeat the Russians and the Americans that were closing in on them. Meanwhile, there were children on the streets with what are those?
The Panzerfaust.
The Panzerfaust, yeah. Basically martyring themselves like it was the Iran-Iraq War 50 years later. But this is what happens when you let a guy high on speed run things for.
Have you read Drugs in the Third Reich?
Yes. I've ever
So
read
good.
Blitz by Norman Ohler. That one's crazy.
That one. That's the one I meant.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think the
Yes,
colon
yes.
drugs in the Third Reich, but they all had speed.
Yes.
Can you imagine being on the Russian front and coming down from
Well, it was not just speed. It was like so many things that they were.
There's also it's not necessarily a theory. The whole idea of Blitzkrieg was not planned. Yes, they were like sending everyone at the same time, but there were German soldiers that were, according to like the polls, that were full tilt sprinting. That they were like, yeah, no, they're acting like fucking monsters. It's insane. And it's because they made all of them lined up in a line. I forget how many thousands of troops. They were like, all right, take out your capsule of Pervitin. And they all did. Take out your canteen, put it on your tongue, drink the canteen, and like prove that you all took it. And part of Blitzed by Norman Ohler is like an excerpt where they interview like a fucking Nazi who was part of that. And he was like, there was a moment before the charge where you could practically hear everybody's heart beating. Because there was thousands of us on methamphetamine told to just run.
Dude.
Fucking crazy, dude.
It's crazy.
Oh my God, Chatter is right. He says, I'm telling you that he said Japan because they hit a boat. He's so old. This is dementia at work, bro. My grandma used to talk about World War II when she started taking. This motherfucker is like, yeah, it's the Japanese who bombed our boats. Oh my God.
It's for sure vascular dementia. Like he had a stroke. My grandmother had it where she had a stroke and then she like started exhibiting symptoms of dementia. And it's because you have so many strokes, the oxygen doesn't go to your brain as much.
Yeah, he has frontal temporal dementia for sure.
Chris's special interest triggered. Yeah.
Correct.
All right, here comes the crash out of all crash outs. What I would pay in the Trump bunker ballroom when this
ruined his career, by the way, being such a good actor playing Hitler.
He's in a great movie with I think it's Dustin Hoffman or Christopher Voigt. It's really good. The Werner Herzog movie.
Mein Führer,
Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
This was like early YouTube. Like dubbing it over like why the Bulls lost the playoffs was like classic peak 05.
Yeah, putting any subtitles you want.
Kaiser, Jode, Krebs und Burgdorf.
Brunson.
There's going to be Donald Trump in the ballroom one day.
The Epstein Memorial Ballroom Bunker.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer sind Sie, dass Sie es wagen, sich meinen Befehl zu widersetzen?
He was far more articulate than Trump towards the end. I will give him that.
He didn't live long enough to get dementia. Only
Jeder hat mit
Parkinson's.
belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie verbringen...
Ihr seid Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager!
Mein Führer, was Sie da sagen, ist ungeheuerlich.
Die Generalität ist das Geschmeiß des deutschen Volkes! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie nennen sich Generale, weil sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man Messer und Gabel hält. Jahrelang hat das Militär meine Aktionen nur behindert. Es hat mich jeden nur
That's Ava Braun.
Widerstand in den Weg gelegt.
That's his Melania.
Ich hätte gut daran getan, von Jahren alle höheren Offiziere liquidieren zu lassen, wie Stalin.
Casual Stalin drop, casual Purge drop. Yeah, there's more of that. It's a good movie. 2004 Downfall. Highly recommend. I think you're right, Chris. He hasn't done much since then. I mean, obviously in Germany, but let's talk. Chris, can you tell me a little bit about what the hell is going on in Iran? Can you and Meg break this down for me?
I could tell you a little bit. I mean, because at the end of the day, I don't really trust anything CENTCOM is telling us, right? And at the same time, it's not that I completely trust what the Iranians are saying, but I think they have less reason to lie and more reason to celebrate every victory. And we have all the reasons to lie. But at least I think it was yesterday, the Iranians fired at 5 different ships that were trying to transit the Strait of Hormuz, but they weren't using the designated route. Because right now, like part of the memorandum of understanding is that the Iranians will maintain the Strait of Hormuz, they'll charge a toll, and they'll also set the route, right? And I'm assuming setting the route has to do with the fact that American ships are still in the region and like we're still a threat. But 5 different ships were attacked, presumably for violating the memorandum of understanding. But on top of that, the point I've been trying to make for weeks is that the memorandum of understanding was instantly violated, and the Iranians
Point one
that the only way this MOU moves forward and the ceasefire holds is if Israel stops fighting in Lebanon and immediately withdraws, right?
Yes, and maintains their the border integrity, getting the fuck out.
Valenti Simp says hello. Sorry, you guys keep going. Chris, I'm making your thank you note right now for coming on the stream.
This is what makes me so mad is because there was never an active MOU because Israel, Netanyahu, all of them continue to say they're not getting out of Lebanon. And that is the United States and its allies must stop all hostilities, including in Lebanon, and maintain the border's integrity. There's never been an MOU.
Well,
because
here's
of
my
that.
thing. I think, I've said this in a lot of my videos, I think the Iranians are like, unironically, people always say Trump is playing 3D chess, right? I actually think the Iranians are doing that. And the thing is, I don't think they were stupid enough to ever think the MOU was going to go through, or to even trust, like, we've proven time and time again, especially Israel, that like we don't negotiate in good faith. So I think they purposefully made that point one. They purposefully made the 14 points the most. Trump could, it's a surrender document. They made it so egregious because they wanted to prove to the world two things. One, Trump is desperate to end this war. And two, it is not America that holds the leash of Israel. It is Israel that holds the leash of America. And now we've seen it because it's irrefutable. They won't stop in Lebanon. Trump is like, kind of every once in a while, he's like, this guy's got to stop, you know? And then he remembers the vault in Tel Aviv with videos of him raping kids. So then he's like, but like,
I don't understand why Iran just doesn't release everything.
I doubt Iran has it.
You really? You don't think like Russia could have given it to Iran?
I think Russia could have, but I think the only reason I don't think Iran has it is because they would have released it already.
Unless there's something else they want first.
I mean,
like,
have you seen the crowds? They want his fucking head.
Yeah.
It's insane. The crowds in Iran for the funeral of their Ayatollah, they literally had like over 1 million people flooding the streets of Tehran, and they were holding signs, like long signs that it took a lot of people to hold that said like "Kill Donald Trump," and they had like they were chanting
Death to America,
they had effigies of him, like but this one guy gave a speech, and he was Jackson Hinkle was there too, chanting "Death to the USA." like American-born California's like influencer who now lives in Moscow. He was there, white boy from Cali.
Of course.
Yeah. But
cow, dude, this is
dude. So all these people were chanting for revenge, and they had pictures of Laura Loomer's face with a sniper scope on it. It was hilarious. Ben Shapiro, Miriam Adelson. It was fucking crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Dude, North Korea and Iran they go really hard for these like public gatherings to show solidarity with the this isn't there we go.
See, this is the thing. Americans don't know. We don't got that dog in us, bro. Like we don't. They do. We don't got that dog.
I mean, it's people don't even know in America about the Iran-Iraq war. And it shocks me. Like the entire Shia identity is centered around being a martyr. Like their drones are called Shahid drones because the martyr of the Shia religion, who was Ali.
Your mic. Can you fix it, please?
My mic?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. I took the gain down because I don't want so the whole entire Shia religion is centered around the idea of martyrdom, right? Like Ali was the guy who got into a fight at the end of like when Muhammad died, it was Ali and then this other guy. And one of them was like the cousin, and the other one was related to Muhammad. The Sunni sect, their relative of Muhammad, made a claim to being the prophet forthwith. The Shia said it's Ali. The Shia showed up to battle and lost. And Ali is like the first martyr of Shia Islam. And the word Shia, so just to give you an idea of what these people have been doing while we were enjoying the Reagan years.
Are these the people who attacked the reflecting pool?
Yeah, these are the exact people that attacked the reflecting pool. The reason the reflecting pool is green is because of the no bid contract, and the reason why the person who attacked it with his bicycle in jail is because he is a Shia Muslim Iranian operative. But the reason why they call their drones that they crash into shit Shahid is because that means martyr in Islam, and our drones are called Patriot, and our $10 million missiles that miss their drones are called Patriots. So
it's actually kind of romantic.
Dude, honestly, it's dude, if you want to fuck with a country who's centered its entire identity around religious martyrdom, and in the 1980s, when Saddam Hussein invaded their country, sent children into minefields and said, step on the mines and you will be martyred. Over 1 million people died in the Iran-Iraq war in the 1980s, from 1980 to 1988. You really want to go fuck with those people? You don't think that I mean, it's the dumbest fucking fight to pick in human history.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that every single president has always agreed you can't go to war with two, Nate. You could potentially win a war with Russia as long as there were no nuclear weapons, but there's two countries I really don't think you can beat in any combat, and that's Iran and China. Personally, I just think the Chinese have too many and the Iranians are too fucking dedicated.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking hardcore, man. Listen, it's like Iran is like a guy in a bar who has those ears that look like cauliflower. Like, you just stay away from that guy. You know he's fucked with so
Send
many
to Dagestan, 2 years.
yeah, exactly. Or Chechens. So basically where we're at now is like this memorandum of nobody understands the memorandum of understanding. It's very
well they don't have it in writing either. That's the other thing about the
it doesn't even matter anymore because Trump deadass said today, he goes, he's asked, you could also pull this up. Trump says the ceasefire is over. He's asked, like, sir, do you think the memorandum of understanding is dead? And he goes, I think so. Yeah, it's dead. I don't even want to negotiate with these people. They're scum. Do you know what scum means? They're scum. And he's like, I think we're wasting our time, but I'll let Jared Kushner keep talking to them.
What the fuck, dude?
By the way, Jared Kushner is a private citizen. He has no official capacity in the U.S. government.
I know.
Why the fuck, other than him being the literal like the commander of Israeli Mossad agents embedded in the U.S. and B, him being Trump's son-in-law? Why the fuck is this guy negotiating war?
Because
insane.
He's got a great line on some property. This is what I don't understand though. Is like this is the NASDAQ today. It's up. A 0.5%. It's up. What is that? 48 bips. It's up. No, it's up 5 bips. It's up 0.5 of a percentage point on news that we are going to be probably striking Iran tonight. Let's see here. Oh, here's the list.
Very badly, as they have for 47 years, and we hit them hard last night. They launched a couple of drones and one rocket, one missile, and at chips. They were
heard from the administration, has heard this idea before, or if this was just a way for the president to essentially say, no, we are not going to expedite those systems. Vlad and Adriana?
Dude, honestly, America is just the biggest arms dealer in the world.
Can I send you links to clips in the in that little chat there?
Private chat,
hold on.
please.
Let me see if I can find
Thank
this
you.
one.
I
have a little. This is my favorite one. This is the one that I mean, it's short, but there's a whole bunch. This is a little compilation. And then the one where he says the MOU is over. Trump says the MOU is dead.
Oh, thank you so much for the Valentards who have joined us today in the chat. Y'all are pure class. Chris is a friend of the show, even though the show is barely as old as a couple T-shirts I bought in New York in March. But longtime friend, first time caller. Thank you all for coming on and joining us and supporting other independent media people that are trying not to take that big Raytheon check we've been offered to talk about how wonderful our ally partnership is with other countries.
You see, they're freaking out over Valentards because I've never told them I called them that.
Oh, really? My bad.
I've done it a handful of times, but I don't think they've clocked it.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, I didn't know that.
No, I love it. I love it.
Good. I mean, I'm all about kayfabe though, so let's see here.
These two. So this is a little collection of his glitches.
Can we do closed captions here? I don't know if we can see him, but
I see him.
All right, good. Okay, let's see here. This guy. Catherine said today that fascism is drag for straight people that hate themselves and take it out on the rest of us. And she's like, Donald Trump is a drag queen.
I actually think in a world where he got to do everything he wanted to do, he would have been a very dog shit Broadway extra, and then probably in the modern era ended up becoming a drag queen. Yeah. Genuine, and had a great podcast where it's almost like RuPaul's Drag Race, and he's like, you look so fat. Oh my God. And it would have been great. So much
shade.
Donna Trump.
I watched Birdcage. He reminds me of Nathan Lane's character in the Birdcage. Here we go.
I told this story yesterday. We had 111 missile shot because I'm.
Oh, fuck.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Yeah,
Also,
I know.
I'll be
I
right
don't know why
back.
my volume's so low.
Missile shot by the Islamic Republic of Japan. They were shot at the aircraft. JC, POC. What a terrible deal. I call it the Obama nuclear waste deal, because what he did with that deal is he caused tremendous hardship in the Middle East. It was a terrible. Do you have a question for President Putin?
He's sitting next to Zelensky.
He did it again.
Look how he tries to play it off. Rewind it. He tries to play it off by like being like, no, I did mean to say that.
Terrible. Do you have a question for President Putin? Do you have a question for President?
Wait. Big one
Do you
here.
have a question for?
He tries to say the word Zelensky, but he can't do it. Look at his.
He
lip.
can't do it anymore.
Look at
That's like a big sign of like dementia, where it's like you literally give up on words. But he tries to play it off. It's so funny.
No, this is. Where's the Z? I'm trying to find. He tries to say with a Z.
No, that's crazy. I could hear it. That's so crazy.
Look at his lips, though.
For President Putin, do you have a question?
He tried to say it like 3 times. He tried to say Zelensky 3 times.
Let
And he
me
couldn't
see.
do it. And now he's like, oh, it's a
I
bit.
bet you he was about to call him Zoran. First time his brain hits a Z, he's thinking of the handsome mayor.
It's
For President Putin, not
yeah,
Zelensky.
Z. Like he's gonna
What
go
would you
to
like
sleep.
to ask him? Because I'm going to ask him that question.
Yeah, he plays it off as, no, I did mean to say that. And I'm not asking you to ask him a question. Do you have a president for Putin? Because I'll bring it to Putin later. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Everything is an Onion article that has already come to pass, or Onion article. Everything is an Onion headline or an Onion headline that has not yet come to pass. That is. Oh, look at this. Speaking of, wait, hang on a second. Speaking of Queens, look at this. Look at this form here.
What? Look at that.
Jeez,
form,
what a dainty little lad.
I bet he pees all over his nuts.
Oh, I thought he had like the truck driver like Bluetooth headset in that they wear in Walmart down south, but it's not there. That's just a shadow. Here we go.
Bro, he's also such a little pussy because like during that whole thing, Trump is like, yeah, NATO's shit and they don't help Greenland and I should have it. And then Mark Rutte over there is like, we love President Trump. He's the best. It's like, dude, like, again, I would ask, but we're looking at him like, do you have a pair of balls?
Seriously.
Oh, somebody's asking us if we have Cash App. That's very kind of you, Disobedient Avocado. Thank you. We haven't set up monetization yet, but the best thing you can do is follow us, share the stream. I think I have a buy me a coffee somewhere. Here's a link. I don't know.
I'm like allergic to money, so don't.
Yeah,
even,
I'm really
I'll
bad
just
at
die.
business. I did stand-up comedy in the city of Chicago for like the better part of a decade. Being paid was not part of Meg and I have a thing there. But thank you. That's very kind of you.
Share the love, chat. Share the love.
We got 20 times the amount of viewers we usually have. So that's awesome.
How many viewers are there?
We got I think we got about 100 across all of our different
Hell yeah.
That's
hell
what's
yeah.
up. So
if you're in the Valenti videos discourse, spam the Discord. Spam the Discord to get people in here.
No,
Don't spam it. Just tell them,
Don't ever apologize for being poor. If you're poor, you're in the right place, my friends. We never pay all our work. We are all just doing this because
I'm just here to hang out.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's watch these two old queens go at it. Look at him smiling.
Is the ceasefire over? Is the ceasefire done? Is the MOU dead?
It's a very interesting question. To me, I think it's over. I don't want to deal with anything but they're scum. You know what scum is? They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people.
This is a man who shouldn't be alive.
Vicious, violent people. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. I'll speak to our negotiators. They want to negotiate. They're good people. Steve Woodcock, Jared Kushner. But they have to come back to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a waste of time dealing with them. They're liars. We make a deal. And they went, if I make a deal with him, we have a deal. And he goes out, he talks. We make a deal. Everyone's agreed.
Wait, my friends, what is this? Look at this comment that I just pinned.
Oh, only Americans left.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They all know it.
No nuclear weapon. We make a deal. They go outside, talk to the press. They say, we never even talked about it. There's something wrong with them. They're cuckoo.
But yeah, he just straight up says, he says the MOU is dead. The ceasefire is over. They're scum. They're sick people. I think it's a waste of time to even negotiate with them.
Do you think that like that?
And we're gonna bomb them tonight. That's what
Do you think he knew? Like, I feel like he's completely off script. Like all of his advisors are like, no, like this is not like he's gone rogue.
Well,
He's
I don't
completely
think
gone
they
rogue
have
with his
control.
dementia.
I also
No.
don't think they have control over international journalists the way that when Trump is getting asked questions in the Oval, they can pick and choose everybody who comes in there. They can beforehand be like, I need to know exactly what you're going to ask the president, you know? But like, there's even a clip in here. I swear to Christ, I'll try to find it, where a Ukrainian journalist asks Trump a question and he goes, reframe your question. And she's stun locked. She's like, and then reframes it. But like, I literally think that that's what he does. Like they give him a question and he goes, make them reframe it. It needs to be an easier question before it's all asked. I got to see if I can find this. Trump.
That makes, dude, he's like the mob though, right? Like it's you, he gets his hooks in you. If you're a journalist or like anybody with his phone number, it's like, he controls the narrative around him. Like that's the thing he's really good at. He's like a feral genius when it comes to riffing. Like he would probably be the best crowd work comedian in human history. Like Trump can like smell like the vibes in a crowd. Like he can just smell it. Like it's just like, oh, I know what these people want to hear. Like so he gets people really close to him and gives them access. And like, you know, Jake Tapper's got his phone number. All the people that should have been reporting on shit that haven't all have his phone number. And they're like, ooh, if I say something bad about the president, he's not going to be nice to me on the phone when I have a important story, quote unquote, to ask. So then Jake Tapper ends up going to the White House Correspondents' Dinner with a little pocket square that says the First Amendment is free, whatever.
Do we have a vertical set up wrong?
Is
somehow?
this being vertical asshole is kind of awful. This is being streamed on TikTok. We have the multi-aspect vertical ratio on YouTube, but we also have the regular vertical ratio. I can turn that off though. Thank you for the note. If anybody seconds that opinion, actually, you know what? Sorry, we might have to live with it this time. But good note. We love you.
Ungrateful little bastards, all of you.
Hey, I actually found a crazy, speaking of YouTube feds, I actually found a crazy clip I need you guys to react to. I don't know what this is or if it's true, but it would not surprise me. Is this AI? FBI.
I can't see.
I'm a Zionist Jew, so we don't exist.
Jonathan Greenblatt?
Universalist ideal. We exist to protect the Jews. But we use cutting-edge AI tools to analyze the endless online chatter. We monitor them online, social media, messaging.
Oh, yeah, he said that.
This is real.
I remember when he said that.
Video, Wikipedia, LLMs. We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI.
Yeah. There's a website, I forgot what it's called. It's like the something project where they track like everybody who is quote unquote said anti-Semitic stuff, but it's like primarily anti-Israel. And it's a whole database. One of the chatters will probably know the fucking name of it, but it's
if you guys need to change from sorry, I'm talking to the chat. I'm like Twitch. What's the Twitch? Twitch.
Twitch is on vertical too, because it's more
It is?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
It's more.
But
it's more
I see
vertical.
two screens.
I know. I have one because the discoverability on Twitch is better with vertical because people.
Oh, then Substack.
Substack. Go to Substack. Yeah, Substack.
Here, I'll put a Substack in. I don't know if.
Let's see here. YouTube is better, to be honest. Thank you. You know what? We're learning. This is our soft launch. This is like a club in LA. You know, we
give
say
them a
we're
chance, you
open.
bastards.
We say we're open, but really we're not going to open for another 6 months because we have horrible credit card debt and our parents are cutting us off because of our drug problem. So it's a soft launch until May. I actually opened, for my old job before I
I have to find my vape.
I opened this, I helped this guy, sold this
In
guy
pocket.
snacks for a gay club in DC, right outside where the Subway guy got arrested for throwing a sandwich. And this dude I was working with who had opened up a bunch of restaurants and bars and hotels and stuff was like, that guy seems like he has legal problems. And the guy was like, it's going to be a club. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a robot bartender. And he's like, yeah, this guy's never going to open up. And then all of his employees, he stiffed everybody. Like he didn't pay
Of course. You can't have a robot bartender. How am I supposed to hit on it?
You're awful. Okay. Well, today we have our featured article. Meg, did you read this?
I haven't read it yet because I wanted to read it with you.
Canary Mission. That's the name of it. Thank you. That's what I was
Yeah. Steve, do you remember the ADL person when they had to testify in our hearing?
Yes.
God, they're crazy. They're fucking crazy.
We also had a former, that was insane. That was crazy. Because honestly, the hearing that Meg is referring to, just really quickly, is she is helping with repealing anti-BDS legislation, which basically
Illinois was the first state to make it to start penalizing boycott of Israel in 2015. So I've been fighting to repeal that because 37 states followed them, and it's really fucked up the way it works. But I won't get into that right now.
The long and the short of it is basically if a company is like what's happening in Israel and Palestine is wrong, and we decide like Ben and Jerry's not to sell our ice cream in illegal settlements, then
Illinois' pension has to divest from that company. And once Illinois does it, it triggers all 37 states. So it's like billions of dollars are under threat. So they have been able, like Airbnb was about to not allow West Bank, whatever. And with the threat of Illinois divesting, they went back on that because they lose so much money when they do that. So anyways, it's like a big win. So the anti-BDS laws, I'm like working with a team to repeal them. And we had a hearing, and the hearing, the other side's team was the ADL. Who else was it? Jewish United Fund.
Yeah.
And they're insane people. They're like the most insane people.
But the coolest thing about it was that there was a former Israeli Supreme Court justice who
on our side who
talked about how the Greater Israel Project and Israel is a lie. He was lied to. And he said that, and he's like, what's going to happen right now is there are going to be people on the other side of the aisle that are going to, and it was an impassioned, sincere speech. You could tell that he had evolved past the views that obviously had brought him there originally. But he said, what's going to happen is the next person to speak is going to say they speak on behalf of the Jewish diaspora in the United States of America. But there was a Washington Post poll that said 59% of American Jews disagree with what Israel is doing in Gaza. And sure enough, the first thing out of the ADL's mouth was, I speak on behalf of all American Jews. It's the most cynical.
And that repealing this law would exclude Jewish people from their everyday lives.
Yeah, it's
100%. It's fucked up. I think Hassan calls them the Apartheid Defense League.
That's
literally it. And also we had a woman who lost 200 family members in Gaza give her story, and it was like gutting story. And then they follow it with like, this is for our safety. Like I'm like, and it's like, are you insane? Like you just listen to a woman, she's sitting right next to you. This woman is sitting right next to you, and no,
but they don't. I mean, listen, a lot of them genuinely, or at least the Zionist Israelis, do not see anybody other than like Jewish supremacists as fucking people. They just don't. So they're like, yeah, we killed 200, but like, have you heard Ben Gvir or Smotrich speak about them? Like they don't even consider them people. They're like, there's a game that you should play one of these days. I'll find the link where I think it's literally called Nazi or Zionist. It's a quiz, and they give you a quote, and they don't tell you who, and they go, was this button like quote by a Nazi officer or a Zionist? And like 90% of the time you're like, this can't be a modern quote. And then it's like, 2019, like Bitmar and Gvir.
Did you know that it was
Itmar Ben Gvir?
Do you know the Itmar Ben Gvir origin story?
No.
He got famous because in 1990 he's a terrorist. Like literally you can Google videos of like the old basically Israeli intelligence being like, yeah, Bezalel Smotrich and Ben Gvir were both terrorists.
Like
He had,
consider terrorists there too.
like, yeah, literally, like Mossad tried to arrest him multiple times, but Itmar Ben Gvir got famous because when Yitzhak Rabin and Bill Clinton signed the Oslo Accords, I think it was.
What did he try to assassinate Yitzhak?
Yeah, he this
what?
This
yeah.
he basically Yitzhak Rabin got assassinated, but Ben Gvir went like old school viral for I gotta find the video. It's him holding Yitzhak Rabin's hood ornament a month before on his car, saying like, man, I'll find it. It's fucking chilling, this video. Here it is.
מסמל שכמו שאנחנו הגענו לסמל הזה,
So
אנחנו יכולים להגיע לבד.
Subtitles are below.
סמל הוא סמל, ומסמל שכמו שאנחנו...
He's basically talking about how Yitzhak Rabin signing a peace deal with the Palestinians, he said that he's going to get God for it, and he's holding his hood ornament up saying that, like, we're going to get to him, because if I can get his hood ornament, then we're going to get him. And then a week later, an extremist
assassinated him.
And on his wall, he had a mass murderer, like basically the same scale as like the dude from Christchurch or anybody like that, a mass shooter who killed pilgrims at a pilgrimage in Israel, and he had that on his wall for like 20 years until he like started getting more prominent in the Knesset, and then they were like, you got to put that down, and he's like, what? So yeah, these guys are bad news.
Before we move into this article, because I think it'll be a long one, that I sent one last clip from Trump's thing that I actually think is like, it doesn't have to do with Iran, but it has everything to do with like the downfall clip and him thinking he's the fucking Fuhrer. I don't even want to explain it. It's insane. It's insane.
We have to give the Valenti community their props right now as I pull this up, because y'all are great folks to have in the chat. We really appreciate you coming in and showing us some love.
Hundo.
Seriously, you're all real ones.
Thanks for coming, guys. You're doing great work. I love you all.
I personally like the Dre dossier lately. I love independent journalists. Substack's a great way to support independent journalism. It's the only platform that doesn't that basically works like they basically just take 10% of whatever anybody makes, which means the only way they make money is if the people on it make money. So Substack's a good way to support people, but obviously stick to YouTube and the Valenti community.
One of these days I got to make a Substack.
We'll talk about that. It's good. They're cool. And you can talk to them too. They support you. All right. So
yeah, this one's crazy. I'm telling you.
Frame this up. Is this crazy from like a health standpoint?
No, this is crazy. All right. So this is essentially a moment where like there's a reason why I call this guy the Fuhrer online all the time. And it's because he genuinely believes that there are no checks and balances, there are no restrictions, and he can command things like he's a god. And you're going to hear him command something that is outright insane.
All right. This is fucking nuts. Let's do this. This is selling hot dogs at the end of the world with Stephen, Meg, and Chris, our friend.
I didn't speak to Spain. Spain is a wasted cause. We don't want to do any trade business with Spain anymore, by the way. I'd like you to cut it out. Spain is a
Why is it so quiet?
It's not your fault. I talked about this on stream. They didn't mic him up.
They don't pay. I don't want anything to do with Spain. Cut off all trade with Spain, please, including visits.
What do you mean? He goes, he literally looks, so I think Marco Rubio or Scott Besson, it's probably Scott Besson, and goes, cut off all trade with Spain. And he'll literally at some point, I'm pretty goes, immediately, do it immediately. Including visits.
They treat this man terribly, and this man's a good man too, great man. They're lucky they have him. But Spain doesn't agree to anything, and you shouldn't carry him. I mean, you sort of automatically carry because you're protecting an area, so they're there. So they probably figure they have to protect us, right? But we don't have to. We don't have to trade with them. I don't want to do any more trade with them. All right? Take it immediately. You don't even talk to them. They're hopeless. Bad people.
Wait, it gets worse. It even, dude, but like, it's just the way, like, you would need congressional approval to cut off trade with the entire fucking nation of Spain. And also it's the fact that he goes immediately, and honestly, don't even tell them. Fuck them. They're hopeless.
This is crazy. This is Führer shit.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Because, you know, they have everybody else going and paying and working in Spain, in particular Spain. There are a couple of others, but in particular Spain. They're open about it. They're hostile about it. And let's see how hostile they remain when they call up and they, please, we want to trade with you, sir. We want to trade with you.
What does Spain get from
They
us?
make so much money with us, and we're going to see that they make a lot less. I want no business with them.
Wait, can I just tell you, I used to live in Spain for like a year. I love that country. I love those people. But anytime I went into a fucking grocery store, the only thing they had was ham there. Okay.
Bomb 'em.
And they're not fucking, no, I'm saying that they're not doing that much trade with us because there was no turkey, there was no salami, there was no prosciutto, there was not any goddamn cold cuts. So I think Spain's going to be okay. I think they're
it's not even about that. It's about like the genuine belief that he can do that immediately, right?
Yes.
That's fucking horrifying to me.
That is horrible. He literally expects and this is not something he's supposed to be able to just do without and he's just so used to anything. Yeah, no, it's terrifying. He expects that to happen.
True.
Also, if this is how he acts about, Spain, a NATO country that just didn't let us use one of their air bases while we were illegally fighting a war in the name of Epstein, then how the fuck do you think? I guarantee you, and I've counted it. I guarantee you there's been 13 different times where Trump has gone, nuke him when it comes to Iran. And someone's been like, sir, we can't do that, sir. Oh God, dude.
It's so campy and farcical that it's should we talk about this David Brooks? Okay, listen, we can read this article. We should, I
think it's short. It's just an op-ed. It should be short.
Well, okay. Should we frame it up? When should we reveal the great reveal about the op-ed?
Well,
before or
I think
after?
we should. I don't know. I don't think it's that important, but it's just fun context to have. No, let's do it now. Go for it.
Okay. So Democrats, do you want to read the article or should I, Meg?
I'm really high. I can try because I'm a fast reader, but I might not.
I'll go quick. If you're high, then I'll do it.
I can do a test run.
You want to do a test run?
Yeah. Ready?
Right, good,
Are we
good,
ready
good.
for it?
Go.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I wasn't ready. Okay.
This is a test of our improv ability.
Yes, and
okay. Democrats became great by fighting the left. In the GSA era, liberals need to remember their history and fight for their values, by David Brooks. Who is David Brooks?
Well, do you want me to? Okay, let's do it real quick. David Brooks, otherwise known as the New York Times opinion columnist who wrote the story, The Epstein Story, Count Me Out. But then guess what happened shortly after he wrote that?
He was in the files.
Oh my God. David Brooks' latest Epstein photos. So how long ago was it? What a dildo.
That's
that was less than 1 month afterwards. Wow, David. Is there any reason that you wanted to stay out of that you wanted to be counted out of the Epstein story? Let's pay attention.
That's so funny.
So that's why we really want to hear what he has to say.
Okay.
We ready? The Democratic Party is moving far left. Its most dynamic leaders over the last few years have been Bernie Sanders, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Zoran Mamdani. The passionate activists are the young progressives who gave us the campus encampments after October 7th. It's only a slight exaggeration to say the Biden administration was a dozen aging moderates trying to manage a staff of 4,000 young progressives. These days, Democratic primary voters are flocking to support whoever seems most furious. So Democratic mainstays such as the three-term Colorado Senator Michael Bennet are losing their campaigns, and members of the Democratic Socialists of America are triumphing. As my colleague Jonathan Chait detailed in an essay earlier this week, this DSA isn't just liberalism in a hurry. It's not just a bunch of Michael Harrington types who want America to look more like Denmark. The hardcore left has taken over the organization. Apparently, almost half of the members of DSA's leadership body identify as communists. The party is in alliance with the most brutal left-wing authoritarians from around the world, including Cuba and Venezuela. Its New York chapter response to October 7th mass murder and mass rape of Israeli civilians was to blame for provoking the attacks.
Hannibal Directive. Chris, any reactions here? You got any?
The fucking Hannibal Directive has been so widely fucking reported. Even Hertz reported it pretty well, like pretty in depth. How
What's
do
this guy's
people?
name?
I don't remember.
David Brooks.
David Brooks. Okay. All of this has centrist Democrats feeling a tad nervous. Some of their concerns are political. Working class voters in Michigan and Pennsylvania may not go for the faculty lounge notorious swirling around the Kafia sphere, open borders, defund the police, defund the
Kafia
Yes.
All right, no, that goes hard. I love it when the enemy makes bangers, dude. Like, I might roll with that.
Sphere. Welcome to the
Oh, hell yeah.
you have just entered the
actually, I'm yes. Okay. We should Party Crashers should be a part of a Kafia sphere umbrella.
Yeah, okay. Kafia sphere.
Defund the police, defund the Pentagon, punish Israel, oppose support for Ukraine, tear down prisons. One successful DSA candidate, Daralicia, we all know, refused to answer when asked repeatedly whether murderers should serve time in prison, a question most voters would not find hard to answer. Oh my God, they're so fucking stupid.
Dude,
they're so fucking stupid. She also, did you see the interview? No, it's okay. Did you? I'm the one who's talking, talking over you. But the interview, she's not saying. She wasn't refusing to answer. She's just saying that is the only option there. So of course, yeah, like if that is the option, but that shouldn't be the Like she was
But they
explaining.
also only focus on the things she didn't run on. They can't talk about the things she ran on. They have to talk about shit that she's said in the past and did not run on. You know, oh God, it's so pathetic.
It's so fucking insane.
They're just fucking, dude. They're fucking losers that waited their entire lives in line so they could introduce themselves at cocktail parties as columnists from the New York Times or the Atlantic. And now they're like, people are jumping the queue. And it's like, bro, you're from fucking Philly. Don't say Q, okay? You're a nerd. You're fucking pissed off because you have dedicated your life to being smarter than everyone else. And what you forgot to realize is that people don't like being spoken down to, okay?
You know what this all is, too? It's a reaction to the fact that Donald Trump proved that the whole idea of like you've got to become a governor and then a congressman and then run for president, or you've got to like be a general in the military. He proved that these ladders are not fucking real. So it makes sense that you're going to suddenly see a 28-year-old or 29-year-old lawyer Melak Kiros be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm a run, and then win. Or like Daria Lisa, I don't know exactly what she was doing beforehand, but like all these
organizer, Columbia.
Okay, organizers are like, AOC was a bartender. Like this is what happens when you shatter this faux reality that you have to climb this ladder of success, where in reality the ladder is like it's not even on the ground. You have to be born with wings in order to even get on it, right? Yeah. But these other people are like, okay, so I'm just gonna fucking run and I'm gonna say what I believe in, and I'm probably gonna end up winning because I'm up against straight up AIPAC.
Dude, it's like the first year I worked in movies and television was the last year it was legal to do unpaid internships in Hollywood. And that was 12 years ago, right? By no means a bastion of progressive policy, Hollywood, famously. They're still doing unpaid internships in Washington, D.C. And the reason they're doing that isn't because they don't have the money. It's because when you pick up the phone and call, we'll pick up the phone and call some people in just a second.
Oh yeah, we should move along, huh?
Yeah, keep going. We're gonna make some calls. We have to make some calls.
But other mainstream Democratic concerns seem to be moral. Something in the liberal heart recoils in the face of righteous ruthlessness. Everyone remembers the careers that were destroyed and the voices that were silenced by hardcore progressives in the peak woke era. When the left is opposing
Chris has got a face. Chris, what's the
reaction?
Well, R.I.P. I guess. What the fuck are you like? I called a customer the N-word, and now my business is destroyed. Like, yeah, we all remember the mighty few. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God. Okay, let's just like skip over all this part. Let's see what his
wait. You got to do Napoleon though.
Okay, Napoleon was onto something. In politics is in warfare, the moral advantage is to the material as 3:1. Right now, all of the bastards on the left progressives are showing once again that so long as your followers are fervently committed, it doesn't take many people to commandeer a movement. So far, no mainstream Democratic politician has seemed willingly to stir up the hornet's nest by taking on the progressive brigades.
Same can be said for fascists, by the way, with mainstream Democratic politicians. They seem to sit.
They don't take on anybody, and also they have been going out. Or did they? Oh my God, I can't. I literally can't. Okay, the Sauvignon Blanc liberals in the affluent coastal suburbs hardly seem capable of pushing back effectively. The Democratic establishment risks responding to the incipient left-wing authoritarianism exactly the way the Republican establishment responded to the incipient right-wing authoritarianism around 2015 by going into denial until it's too late. To encourage my Democratic friends, I would remind them of this fact. The Democratic Party has become great not while pushing against the right. It became great while pushing against the left. Democrats can argue against Republicans in their sleep. They have a comfortable set of moves that they can go to: trickle-down economics, tax cut for the rich. But mainstream Democrats have to think hard when arguing against the left. They have to toughen up. They have to clearly define what they believe and what they do not believe. They don't have beliefs. That's the fucking problem. Then they would just be Republicans out loud.
No, do you want to play that game? You want to light that candle? Let them come out and say, we should bomb Iran, but in a gay way. Like, that's go ahead, let him come out and do it.
Yeah. Oh, God. They have to rally grassroots supporters willing to fight alongside them. No, there won't be. They have to come up with some new agenda to complete with the get everything for free agenda the left is now offering. This kind of struggle has happened before, and it was in the making of the modern Democratic Party in the late 1940s. World War II had just ended, and the Soviets were in the process of brutally subjugating Eastern Europe, thus moving away from uneasy U.S. ally to an aggressive U.S. foe. People were becoming aware of the tens of millions of victims who had been murdered by the communist regimes over the previous decade. Soviet socialism in Russia was looking more and more like National Socialism in Germany. Wow. That doesn't this person doesn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form. This is like, how can I convince people to like preserve corporate Democrats? Like, we need corporate Democrats. How do I convince them to? This is insane.
Dude, it's all just George Carlin. This
man has visited, according to Wikipedia, has visited Israel every year since 1991.
Oh, what?
David Brooks.
Are you saying he has an agenda, Chris?
What? There's no way. No.
He claims Israel has used reckless force in Gaza.
Oh,
that's a way of saying you shouldn't have brought cameras. That's what that is.
Yeah, that is seriously it. That is really like just saying that you guys really did too much. You guys didn't do enough by creating a no-fly zone. You should
have brought suppressors, is what he just said.
Oh, Jesus Christ. People are fucking ridiculous.
Okay, do we want to keep reading, or do we get the picture and move along?
We get the pic. I want to keep reading, but Meg, you're a better judge of whether or not we should continue to do things.
What does the chat want?
Wait. He's trying to. No, we have to keep reading. We have to keep reading because he's about to try and co-opt the New Deal for.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Is he?
With Frank. No.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay. Mainstream Democratic politicians such as Harry Truman and the New Deal historians such as Arthur Schlesinger Jr. began to adjust their thinking. The left wing of the party, led by Henry Wallace, did not. Some of the left still had sympathetics with the Marxist revolution. Wallace simply didn't see the Soviet
jump
Union.
In here real quick? The reason Arthur Schlesinger Jr. had to adjust his thinking is because Harry Truman agreed with Republicans that the McCarthy Inquisition was a good idea. He literally triangulated on socialism because he didn't want to be accused by fucking fascists of being a communist. Harry Truman started the McCarthy trials because he was a pussy the same way that Chuck Schumer is. Sorry, Matt, keep going.
No, that was great. Cook. He declared that he was no more anti-Russian than he was anti-British, as if there were no substantive difference between the two governments. The progressive left and the Democrat mainstream both understood that they were in a struggle for control over the party, and they both mobilized for that struggle. The progressives, led by Wallace, set up an organization called the Progressive Citizens of America to pull the party their way. The mainstream Democrats, such as Eleanor Roosevelt, countered by setting up Americans for Democratic Action, which explicitly banned communists from joining in order to...
Eleanor, no!
Wait, this is what he's proposing they do, is like really try to shut all progressives out as if we want to be there.
The Communist Party is already banned. If Trump keeps on saying these are communists, socialism is communism, like they could find a way, I mean, not legally, but laws don't really apply to them.
But that's what he's saying they should do. So he's trying
to make it illegal to be in the DSA.
Yeah, no, it's really just going to be the poem, except
that's to
first it
stop
was,
any
first it was
funding to
immigrants,
them.
and then it was socialists.
Right. Like they literally want to like make it impossible for them to get funding, make it impossible for them to anything. Okay, we can go onward.
Dude, fuck this guy.
Oh, for real though. The crucial
stack
clash
of
happened in
shit.
Minnesota. The mayor of Minneapolis, Hubert Humphrey, was a rising star in the Democratic Party. June 1946, he was scheduled to be the keynote speaker at the Democratic Farmer Laborers Party's state convention. Blah blah blah. A few months earlier, the left had staged a coup and had come to dominate the delegations at the convention. Staged a coup, really? When Humphrey arrived to speak, the delegates erupted in jeers, calling him a fascist and a warmonger. A sergeant at arms shouted at him, "Sit down, you son of a bitch, or I'll knock you down." Humphrey never got a chance to deliver his speech.
Seems based.
Yeah. But he did launch a campaign to take back control of the Minnesota Party. What followed was a vicious struggle over control of the party offices for the hearts and mind of the center-left Americans, a story recounted by James Traub in the biography True Believer. The police state is the police state, regardless of what it is, left or right, Humphrey declared. Too many.
Oh, wait, Meg, can I say something really quickly?
Yes, and also scroll down.
Yeah.
Apparently a version of this is what happened at Netroots in 2016 or 2015 when Bernie tried to talk. He was shouted down by the very woke one activist, and I'm not, he was shouted down for talking about economic populism, and he was not able to speak because that. So David Brooks is indicting woke one while simultaneously condemning the people that shouted down Humphreys and disallowed him to speak when the very same thing happened to somebody who.
Well, who did they keep out of the DNC? Kamala's.
Yeah,
year.
they kept out. Yeah, they kept Palestinian activists.
Not
out.
a single Palestinian was allowed to speak.
But you know what, Meg? What they did, which was very nice, they gave all of the people earplugs when they were walking out, so they
That's
didn't
really
have
nice.
to listen to
That's
them.
pretty socialist.
Did they really?
No, but it's just a bunch of people like this. La, 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 la. They're walking out, fucking assholes. All right, Meg, keep
I need you to
cooking.
scroll.
This is one. It's a banger. Oh, I thought he almost took Eugene Debs' name out. I was gonna be like, I was gonna go Will Smith on.
You
David
can go down a little further.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, there you go. Nope. Get rid of the first paragraph. At one party meeting after another, Humphrey and others, including Eugene McCarthy, Walter Mondale, David Frazier,
Frazier.
Orville Freeman maneuvered to regain control over a party's power centers. The communists fought back hard. Humphrey would be remembered years later, but if they stayed up until midnight, we stayed up until 3 a.m. If they issued 5 press releases, we put out 10. It was tough, and sometimes the fight got dirty, but we were just as tough as the commies were, and sometimes just as mean. Humphrey and his allies won their fight for the control of the DFL, and Wallace's career cratered when he ran for president in 1948 and received pathetic 2.4% of the vote. It turns out that a lot of the ideas that thrilled the left of wing cadres did not have punches with the wider electorate. Meanwhile, Truman was reelected in a shocking comeback. This confrontation was transformative for a generation of Democratic politicians, not only in Minnesota but nationally. It taught them how to organize, how to push back against a foe that did not believe in democratic niceties. It made them tougher. It taught them that there can be a chasm between what the pseudo-intellectuals believe and what working class voters believe, and that the latter actually like the American way of life and possess some conservative cultural instincts that actually make sense. You know what doesn't make sense about this is the Republican and Democratic Party were different then. This was like pre-Southern strategy. They're not what they are fucking today. You literally cannot like say that their version of the extreme left, like we are under a completely different party right now.
Chris, I want you to weigh in on this in a second. I'm just going to tell you my prediction is that if Abdul wins the primary, he is going to outperform polls against Mike Rogers by 5 to 7 points, the same way Trump did in swing states. And the reason why is because socialism is the same thing as Donald Trump when it comes to picking up your phone and telling your stranger how you believe in, if you believe in it or not. You don't want your neighbors to know, but if somebody's offering you a better life through politics, you're going to take it in the privacy of a ballot box.
Oh, yeah. I also think that if Abdul is the Democratic candidate, you will see a lot of establishment Democrats and especially the influencers unironically advocate for the Republican candidate. They're going to.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. Abdul has like all of the influencers. Like they,
No, I mean like the people like fucking. I mean like it's hard to actually think of any.
The libfluencers. That's what I.
No,
call
but even the libfluencers are like very much Abdul.
No
like
way.
I really, like I don't think people realize like.
Well, I mean, do you remember
really
how
don't know.
there were like Democrats who were kind of on board with Curtis Sliwa because of how funny he was, and like they were like, and the thing is, even if it was a joke, it was still like they were unironically doing a little bit of damage. You know, they were like why don't I? If it's between a socialist and Curtis Sliwa, I'm going to vote for Curtis Sliwa. You know what I mean? And I do think that there will be. I mean, like for example, hasn't Chuck Schumer still not endorsed Zoran?
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
So like,
that is true.
I wouldn't be surprised. Has he endorsed Abdul?
No, he's not going to.
Okay,
no,
he endorsed
her
Stevens.
opponent.
He endorsed. Okay.
So I'm saying if it's between Abdul and who's the Republican?
Oh, you're gonna find out right now. Oh, you're talking about Mike Rogers?
Yeah, I think that like somebody like Chuck Schumer would, even if he doesn't endorse Abdul, like even if he doesn't openly support Mike Rogers, he definitely will not endorse Abdul.
Oh no, he won't.
Yeah, I totally agree with that statement.
And I think that is helping the Republicans.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's definitely helping the Republicans. So, speaking of which, how much do you know about Haley Stevens?
I watched a little bit of the debate last night where she was saying the Michiganders.
The answer is
okay. So, chat, you let us know. Avo, hurry. The people are falling apart. The people united will never be defeated. Avocado.
I have to find a snack, BRB.
Yeah,
but you
she's
can
got to
continue.
find. Now we're really gonna fall apart because Meg is kind of like our avocado. I know. I'm giving you a compliment. You literally saved me a couple $1,000s. I almost bought Heritage Foundation domains. I have a couple.
No shot.
All right, so I'm trying to find my. Oh, here we go. Haley Stevens, once in a generation candidate, been endorsed by Chuck Schumer. Been endorsed by some of the least likable Democrats. She has taken $10 million personally from the pro-Israel lobby, and there is $40 million just to give the Valenti community an idea of how badly Citizens United has been for this country. Which, for those of you who don't know, Citizens United Supreme Court verdict saying that spending money on politics is free speech. Therefore, corporations can spend as much as they want.
Corporations are people, don't you know?
Corporations are people. All right, fine. Valentards, Nelson, you win. There's no mods here, so let's let it rip. So in this last cycle alone, 1/3 of the money that has been spent on Douchebags United. Now you're taking license. 1/3 of the total amount of money spent since Citizens United has passed has been spent in the last 2 election cycles, which is insane. So she's taken $40 million. She has received $40 million in attack ads against Abdul to his $2 million, and she still sucks. And
I'm scared.
Just to give you an idea of what this lady's all about.
Does she have GERD? That looks like GERD. I have GERD. Does she have GERD?
I don't know what GERD is.
She does look like she's gonna throw up.
Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Like sometimes I just like I have to burp. I can't control it. That's what that looks like, bro. I think she's got GERD. I think she's trying to hold in a burp.
The whole entire time? I would just burp, dude. Just burp.
She's like
Be a
holding
normal
it
person.
down, man. Look at her. She's going down. She's like, don't you fucking dare come out.
So Haley has been flailing very hard, and last night in the debate was pretty horrible. She did
Well,
release.
first, can we show her tweet in response to Abdul's response about Plattner?
Oh, yes. Do
you know what I'm
Isn't
talking
this
about?
also? Did you see like Benjamin? They called up Netanyahu and were like, "Can you like insult Haley for a second, just so that like she
no,
can
they
see-"
did. Dana Bash. They did a coordinated fucking
Dana Bash.
Danny Bash. That's what I call her. Let's see here.
I seen her in person once at a play. Looks exactly
no
like she
one
does in the
missed
TV.
the prank calls. Prank calls will be happening after this.
No, the prank calls are gonna be. No, you did not miss the prank phone calls. That's about. Don't worry. That's what.
That's
I'm
about
here
to
for.
happen. That's what we're keeping
I
up for.
actually do need to listen to. Where is she? Okay, I need to listen to this really quickly. There is the
delaying the release of their personal financial disclosure. What gives? Look, do you own stock? I'd love to ask him. If so,
I'd love to
how
ask
much?
him.
Did you give paid political speeches last year? If so, how much did you make?
You
why
have
did
$30
you
million,
file a
lady.
request?
She literally got flown to fucking Portugal with her mom.
What gives?
By the energy company.
By the
that keeps
energy
hiking up
company.
prices.
Hang on.
What gives? Do you think they
What
focus
gives?
tested?
Dude,
I bet you they focus tested like what and then what gives got like the least amount of booze, and they were like, all right, let's go with what gives.
Wait, Haley Stevens. I gotta find the tweet she said. Abdul Syed told an interviewer that he told her that Haley Stevens can't put together 2 sentences without.
I think she might have deleted it, but I have it on my Instagram too, like a screenshot.
She basically said Abdul Al Sayed in 2 sentences said that basically what Graham Plattner is accused of is horrific and he needs to drop out in 2 sentences.
No, what he said is, I know it's because you to give hers, you have to give his. Just go to my Instagram because it's like my second.
Mag, that's so hard. I'm doing it though because you're always right. I got it. Relax. That's why we're called the Party Crashers, because we
crashing parties and taking farties.
And I'm the boss.
Parties. Haley girl. Okay, here we go. This is what we got. Okay, so I'm gonna use my little command here. God damn it, Meg. Okay, so what it says here? No, you're fine. He said. So it says, Abdul said, credible allegations of sexual assault cannot be ignored. Voters in Maine deserve a choice for U.S. Senate that doesn't force them to make a moral compromise between sexual violence or corporate servitude. I know people in the chant can't see it, but there was a period after the word ignored and a period after the second sentence that said servitude. Haley Stevens quote tweeted and said, Abdul, are you having trouble stringing together these 2 sentences together? I believe women. Graham Plattner should drop out. And then Meg said, Meg, you want to say it?
Haley girl, you have access to millions. Hire a better comms person.
Truly, though. So,
but like, actually, what is she trying to do there? Literally, what is she trying to do there? She's so stupid.
He did the right thing. He did the right thing, and she can't without running it by 50 fucking people to make sure she doesn't step on any rakes on behalf of her corporate clients. So this is what we're left with. Let's see what she said.
My head is down doing the work for the people of Michigan who need the work to be done. We do not need a celebrity senator. We need a workhorse. And as the most effective lawmaker for Michigan in the House of Representatives, if you want a fighter and an effective leader for our state, that's me.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm feeling real motivated.
When does she want to fight?
I guess like Palestinian children.
You can't really fight anything if you've taken oh my god, dude, she's like boosted all of her.
She really thinks she ate.
Yeah, no, she really thinks she ate. I'm gonna doing shameless plugs for our Instagram. I'm gonna put the there's a good website out there. Hang on a second. Here. She's not sleeping. And if she's not sleeping, she's not dreaming. Doing this. Listen, this is what Haley Stevens, this is all you need to know about Haley Stevens. HaleyFacts.com. Here's what we got.
And in the United States Congress, I will continue to fight for the people of Israel. I will existence. Israel comes to me in my dreams.
Chris is loud.
United States Congress. I will continue to fight.
I've looped it 3 times since we
I will continue.
That's diabolical.
Israel's existence. Israel comes to me in my dreams. I see Israel's future.
Me talking about my ex.
United States Congress. I will continue to fight for the people
Wait, I'm just gonna keep it on loop for a second because I do have a great. I have to go to my X profile because I did find a great edit from the debate about this. I'm giving myself credit. I don't care if you follow me or not, but everybody should watch this. Oh, by the way, Shannon Watts blocked me and she endorsed Haley, so that's all you need to know. Hang on a second.
What did you do again to get her to block you? I can't remember. Oh, you were under Democratic consent.
I told her Mallory McMorrow. I told her Mallory McMorrow was a hall monitor, and that she
Show me your hall pass.
You need your hall pass. I want a marching band. All right, here we go. Haley Stevens on the national debt.
National debt keeps me up for Michiganders.
She's not sleeping, and if she's not sleeping, she's not dreaming. And if she's not dreaming, you know what she's not dreaming of? This is what Haley should be doing when she's sleeping. And if you'll notice what Dr. Abdul El Sayed said.
We need to run the play in reverse. How about we end stupid wars we shouldn't be fighting at the behest of foreign governments?
The debt will go down. Here.
Israel comes to me in my dreams. I see Israel's future.
Wow, that's crazy. She's staying awake because of the debt. It keeps her up at night. But when she does get to bed, she is dreaming about doing the very things that Abdul El Sayed said we need to not do in order to lower the debt. She is so full of shit. So we're going to give her a call. I think we're going to give her a prank call. You get the idea, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mag, what do you think about a prank call? Do we need more context about why she sucks? You tell me.
I think we have. Wait, no. One thing. Her drunk video when she was at the.
Yeah. This is too good.
Yeah, this one is too good.
Haley Stevens.
She's such a good character. She's so funny. I love her as a character.
She's like, I should have done her for my SNL audition. Invited again. Let me see here. Here we go. Chris, have you seen this one?
Oh, I think I have seen this one. Yes.
Context: Haley is at the AAPI, which is the Asian American Pacific Islander benefit event, being interviewed by this lovely APIA. Excuse me. Being interviewed by this woman here, and she was in her cups, and she let slip a bit.
Hi, Honest. We're so honored to have. I'm so honored. I love you. You know what, this lady, how much you love her, because she's so supportive towards AEPI community. This was such a special evening. Yes, it was brilliant. It's marking 24 years of APAC's existence.
She said APAC there. We're gonna just go to the replay tape here. Let's go to
Existence, a wonderful gala, business, entrepreneurship, innovation, hard work, the best of our country. But you know, this is our representative of Congress, the woman, Haley Stevens. I love you too.
Okay, I think Haley is girl boss.
I think
too
so,
close
yes.
to the sun. I think it's time to call her office and let her know what we really think.
Oh,
Haley
Jesus.
Stevens. You know, the thing about Liverpool, which is where John Lennon was from, the reason John Lennon sounds so nasally is because Liverpool smelled so bad that people learned how to speak with their nasally. And if you hear anybody from Manchester, which is in the north, they enunciate very well. And the reason they do that is because they were used to talking over machinery, which made it difficult to hear.
No way.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So
Italian Americans sound like this because we're dicks.
Go ahead and clip that, Chris. That's our.
Like, can you pronounce this? It's called mozzarella. Yeah, mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Just a dick move.
It is a very they are very aloof in the way they drop syllables. They're like, I can't be bothered with the last L and A. Okay.
Call an APAC APA.
APA. All right. So I gotta call him. Haley Abdul hasn't released his tax returns. All right, I'm gonna call Haley's office, and let's see what we can do here. All right. I gotta stay in character, otherwise it'll break, and then I screw up.
Chat, you're about to watch a master at work. Lock in.
I went to improv at Second City.
Representative Haley in Washington, D.C., proudly representing Michigan's 11th Congressional District. To help us best assist you, please choose from one of the following options. You can also always visit our website at stevens.house.gov to find more information or send us a message. To share your opinion or concern, please press 1. To speak to a member of our staff, please press 2. To get assistance with a federal agency, please press 3. Or call our
Wait, it's like
Farmington
this,
Hills
right?
office,
Haley?
734-853-304.
Good afternoon, this is Office of Congresswoman Haley Stevens. How may I assist you?
Hey, can you tell me where Robert is?
Robert?
Yeah, my chief of staff. This is Congressman Steven. I need to talk to Robert right away.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna place you on a brief hold.
Thank you.
Oh my God. There's no way she bought that, right? Oh my God, she bought it immediately. Or you're on a permanent hold.
Hello. I just need more information. Who's calling again?
Yeah, this is Congresswoman Steven. I was talking to United Healthcare, and they asked me if I can make it popular to, like, denying claims for millions of Americans and somehow make that part of the CHIPS Act. God, Abdul smoked me last night. It was horrible. I posted that poll like 1 hour after the thing, and then the other poll came in. It was horrible. Can I talk to Robert?
We don't have a Robert in this office.
It's my secret chief of staff that works for Palantir. He gave me the money for ICE. He gave me the donation because I like to thank ICE. Remember when I thanked ICE?
Oh, you gotta hang up. You gotta hang up.
Did they hang up?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, she put the phone down. Okay.
Ma'am, we can still hear you on the line. Are you calling to make a comment?
I'm calling to make a comment to my friends in the Palantir lobby because last night Abdul made it look like I supported ICE, and then I said I don't support ICE, and I just wanted to make an apology saying that I did not mean to offend any of the ICE contractors I took money from. And I wanted to tell Robert that, but I'm in my cups, and I got lost on the Gordie Howe Bridge again. Son of a bitch.
Well, thank you so much for calling Office of Congresswoman Haley Stevens.
I am Haley Stevens.
Can you please play the bridge videos? That was so good. That was so good. I always love these.
That was awesome. Listen, if you're dumb enough to, I'm doing the Trump hands. If you are stupid enough to work for a congresswoman as an unpaid intern who was taking $40 million to attack her opponent, and all he wants to do is stop sending our tax dollars overseas and start sending them to public schools and into fucking people's healthcare, then don't take that fucking job. I will send you to fucking therapy so that you need Medicare for all. I will send you to fucking therapy every goddamn time. Don't tell me
you mean this.
You're
coming from
not
the
a
heart.
civilian, bro. You're not a fucking civilian anymore. You're a soldier. And so am I. That's all I am. I cannot be trusted with anything more. But Mag barely trusts me with the internet, which is good. But, like, do not fuck with me, man.
Okay.
Period.
I love how you felt that from the heart.
Pisses me off, man. She pisses me off because she's a liar.
Retweet. Let's play the bridge video since that was what you referenced.
Yeah,
First, we
sorry,
got to do
guys. That
Abdul's.
really made me angry, man. That really made me angry.
I'm really glad you got that out. I'm really glad you got that
It just pissed me off because I had to watch her lying the entire time. The entire time I had to watch her lying for 2 hours. Let me get a better bridge video before and after. Oh my God, dude. People were like pissed off that I did that to Lindsey Graham, and they're like, the poor intern. And I'm like, dude, fuck the poor
intern.
He made
and the intern is likely not poor. The intern is like clean out, pour it all.
We
like,
did this on stream to Chuck Schumer, but Chuck doesn't let his there's no like staffers that pick up the phone. You can only leave a message. Oh my god, dude! Like,
I can get you a direct number.
Ooh.
Oh no, you can call him. You got to hit 4. You got to hit.
No. I can get direct line.
Wait, we should call Chuck Schumer's office pretending to be Lindsey Graham, but first we'll watch Haley.
No, dude, you got to call as Mitch McConnell and be like,
Ambassador
"Oh my
Brett.
god,
I have 20 minutes."
Oh yeah, dude.
Listen,
I forgot about
everybody keeps on
McConnell.
saying that I'm brain dead. I need you to tell everybody that.
Chris just sounds like a bubbler.
And at the end of the day, we didn't.
He's in a coma and his wife is gone, so she can't pull the plug, right?
Bro, she probably took so much classified material with her for her meeting with the VP of China. Dude, she met with the VP.
Yeah, I know. She's a fucking asset, dude.
Dude, good for her.
Look at
mission accomplished, you know.
Look at Haley Stevens here.
I need another Adderall.
Over here, we have the Ambassador Bridge.
The Ambassador Bridge.
Moving back and forth.
From Motor City to Canada. Did I mention that I take money from everybody who's willing to give it to me? She's $34 million in attack ads. Meanwhile, her fucking numbers
Watch what she did.
my mom's Facebook graduation picture. She puts a throwback Friday of me in a graduation.
Goddamn it, my editor is a smart ass.
55 likes, 6. Abdul El Sayed brought the heat back in February, and now Haley and her consultants. Damn it! That's the short version. I'm gonna find the original picture of the bridge thing.
Haley Stevens kicked my dog.
That's on the record.
Put it on the permanent record. Okay.
Let the record reflect that Haley Stevens kicked his dog.
Where is it? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is the thing that she said. A few sentences on what is her obsession with sentences? She must be taking money from the prison industrial complex.
What are you hiding? Show us your tax returns.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised Abdul said like you don't even need to show us what you're hiding. You're already publicly receiving $40 million. Like,
dude, it's like it's funny because
what gives?
Why can't I find it, dude? It's likely very buried.
Booyah!
She basically.
However, I would like to see her as like a frontline commando with like comms, like command being like, enemy spotted on the northwest, Tango down, moving in. Like, are you fucking kidding?
Let's see what Abdul.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And so long as our politicians continue to make.
Wait, what was the guy like? Bakar al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He's a bad guy. We did that very quickly. Wait, I have to look. That's a great throwback. Founder of ISIS. The first thing that comes up on Google is the speech. This is one of the funnier things that's ever. Like Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, bad guy. But this was a pretty drag queen for straight people. Let's go to the footage here. Can we see it? Yeah, we can see it.
Last night, the United States brought the world's #1 terrorist leader to justice. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He was the founder and leader of ISIS, the most ruthless and violent.
He was a horrible person
anywhere in the world.
You know who else was a founder of ISIS? The fucking current leader of Syria that Trump invited into the Oval.
Capturing or
Said he's a
killing
good-looking
Baghdadi
guy.
has been the top national security priority of my administration. U.S. Special Operations Forces executed a dangerous and daring nighttime raid.
I like when he throws his hips into certain turns of phrase. Like you can see in the bottom half of just look at his shoulders. Like he's not very good in this framing, like the framing I'm in. He's too but look at how he throws his hips into this. It's very funny. You can see his shoulders move.
U.S. Special Operations Forces executed
he threw it in there, right
dangerous and daring nighttime raid
Nighttime
in
raid.
northwestern Syria and accomplished their mission in grand style.
Grand style.
The U.S. personnel were incredible. I got to watch much of it.
Oh.
No personnel were lost in the operation, while a large number of Baghdadi's fighters and companions were killed with him. Last night was a great night for the United States and for the world. A brutal killer, one who has caused so much hardship and death, has violently been eliminated. He will never again harm another innocent man, woman, or child. He died like a dog. He died like a coward. The world is now a much safer place. God bless America.
You know why they said he died like a dog, right?
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure he got ripped apart by American attack dogs.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
He
shit.
busted in his wall with like a
One word
fucking
will be
robot and then sent in dogs.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the dog thing was on his mind.
Yeah, the dog thing was definitely on. Do you think, I think he riffed, I think 70% of what Trump says, like in that situation, he was probably still with it and he was still sticking to the cue cards. But I think now 70% of what Trump says is riffed. Like,
No, I think all of it is. I don't think he's there, like at all.
Oh yeah, the attack dogs had vests and helmets and like, and I remember I think Shane Gillis had a stand-up bit about this where it was like, yeah, like he said he died like a coward, like in fear. It was like, yeah, that's kind of understandable. Like a robot bashed in the wall and then 6 dogs in armor and helmets came in and ripped him to shreds.
That's insane.
Let's see what this is. Let's see. I'm probably going to get a copyright violation, but we don't care.
The United States killed the leader of ISIS. Trump comes out of the Situation Room at like midnight in the White House, and he walks down that fucking tunnel like and gives a press conference like he's giving a post-game NBA. Walks up in front of the entire world at midnight and just goes, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog. And I had to change one word of that. That's what he opened with. And then he did 40 minutes. The speech is 40 minutes for no reason. It wasn't a prepared speech. He freestyled 40 straight. Not even a speech, just mean shit talk for 40 straight. Abu.
It's true, though.
We can hear him.
That's the thing about the Democrats is that they, you know, they've just, everybody's just doing a bad Obama impersonation now. It's like,
That's so true. That's like what Slotkin is doing.
yeah, they're all just doing.
As a
Let me be
white
clear.
woman.
I'm tearing that ass up, Donald.
Yeah, Donald. That's every time I see Alyssa Slotkin, I'm like, you're just doing. It's like basically the left, like the left, the.
She hit stride. No, she didn't. Sorry, I have to pee, but I can hear you guys.
Oh, here we go. No, Abdul, don't do slopulism. These guys are great. Here we go. This is so just to give everybody an idea of how big of nerds are in charge of the Democratic Party. As soon as Abdul said this, they were like dunking on him, being like, you can't do that at the federal level, you fucking dweebs.
That I think we need to be freezing property tax for seniors. If you paid off your home at some point, we can't expect you to keep up with property taxes that are going up. Now, how do we pay for that? Well, again, if we tax billionaires their wealth, if we were to invest in the Department of Education so that we're paying centrally for public schools in an equitable way, there are a lot of opportunities for us to lift the burden off of seniors who've done their job. They've worked extra hard. They deserve a dignified retirement, and we've got to be
Especially if you're like living in the town where you already raised your kids, they already went to the public high school, they already went to college, you're retired, you're 70 years old. It's like, brother, why the property taxes keep going up because the school keeps on getting more fucking Apple touchscreen laboratories,
right?
And I got to be fucking paying that. Like, come on. And the thing is, it's like, sure, yeah, you need the money so that the school is better for the kids. But then again, that's the whole point, is raise the taxes in the fucking billionaires. And also not just the billionaires, especially like, you know, the centimillionaires, the decamillionaires, they all need to have increased fucking taxes across the board.
This is what this kid from Harvard, Alex Bronzini Vendor, said.
What a great name.
Yeah, it is a great name. Horrible take. Abdul El Sayed saying we should freeze property taxes for seniors. He did write an article for Jacobin, so I don't know what that means, but this was my response as well. This isn't my response. It was Connie's response. He said, yeah, what an idiot, bro. Why would you want to get creative about helping the working class, clown? The amount of people I used to sell Medicare, like, and I did it during the pandemic, but I would talk to like older people who were like on Medicaid, and they would basically be like, yeah, the reason I'm on Medicaid now is because like I had a life savings and I sold everything I could so that I could survive cancer, and now I live in my car. And it's like people who were like in Vietnam, like who would be like, yeah, I go to the VA because I have TRICARE, but like if I don't want to wait in line, I have to use this like Medicare Advantage shit. And I ended up leaving that job because it's disgusting. Privatized healthcare is gross. Also,
it should be illegal. It should be illegal.
It should absolutely be illegal. That was,
Bro,
I was telling
I just opened up Twitter and started scrolling, and one of the craziest things I've read in the past couple of weeks popped up. It's from Nancy Mace. It's from,
let's see what. Okay,
you won't be able to expect it. There's no shot you'll be able to expect this one.
Wait. Is it okay? Let's see. Nancy Mace. Okay, is this?
I linked it in the chat. I linked it. The most recent one.
Oh god, this is exactly what Party Crashers was supposed to be about. We did it, Meg. Knock on wood.
Hell yeah.
This one, there's no shot. You could think of 40 things, and none of them will be what you think this is.
Dude, that's insane because with Nancy Mace, you have like 3 paths usually. Okay, Meg, do you want to take a guess what she's going to say?
I have no idea.
No fun. I'm just kidding. Holy shit. I just... No.
We looked up examples of Black English sentences. What the fuck does that even mean, first of all? He be working late on Tuesdays. I'm finna go get some food. Don't nobody know where he went. She been finished that project. In other words, not proper English.
Okay, but like the fucking...
What are you even doing? What is that?
This is just a reboot, dude, of old racism.
No, but it's like, it's literally like, there are so many other things that, like, even if for some reason this was valid to look into, how is it a priority? Like, it's actually crazy that racist, that this is a priority with everything else going on. High priority fucking racism for no fucking reason. Like what?
They did this in Oakland in the 1980s. They taught this in the late 70s. Early 80s in Oakland. They did definitive, and I hate to break it to Nancy Mace, but like the reason why Huckleberry Finn is considered the great American novel, the first modern novel in American history, is because he used like 9 different. It's also very anachronistic because of the language that's used and terribly racist, and it's considered modern because it captured the way people actually speak. Like, I know a guy at the University of Chicago right now who's defending his PhD thesis, and his whole thesis statement is that philosophers are fucking idiots because they put so much emphasis on language, that deriving meaning from language, when in fact, every day, the way we talk is we create meaning.
It evolves.
Yeah, it evolves. Exactly.
Well, also, like, this is ethnic cleansing. This is ethnic cleansing.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's
like,
not only... It's so clearly white supremacy. It's so clearly because as like a New York Italian, everybody's always talking about AAVE, and nobody ever bats an eye at IAVE, Italian American, because like, dude, my fucking uncles, they don't speak English. They're like, yeah, no, so I done told them, I says to them, I says, you's gotta be fucking me. Like, that's not English either, but nobody bats an eye at it because it's some fucking white dude saying it, you know, or Italian for as long as, you know, we got left in the white group. But
well, that's what happened to the Greeks, man.
They only care about the blacks. That's the only one they care about. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's it's just racism. It's just
it's so disgusting. Like, they're prioritizing white supremacy completely. This is ethnic cleansing.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Like, this is just another way they're trying to erase people. Like, they've already taken away like civil rights leaders from the Arlington Cemetery, who were,
oh yeah,
like they've already erased history, and now they're erasing like modern culture.
I'm pretty sure they scrubbed the Harlem Hellfighters from like the military's history website, which is like just like a group of black fighters in World War I. They like it's not.
No,
even there.
They did. There's like a directive for national parks to take away anything that is like racist or that talks about racism. So it's like the Montgomery Trail, they're having to remove like 800 artifacts or something insane like that. Like this is just part of ethnic cleansing. It's insane.
We got a recent post from CENTCOM 23 minutes ago. At the direction of the Commander-in-Chief, U.S. Central Command forces have started conducting additional strikes against Iran to further degrade their ability to threaten freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz. The United States is holding Iran accountable for recent unjustified aggression against commercial shipping and civilian crews freely navigating a vital international waterway. So yeah, Trump says peace is over, and then immediately we start bombing them. So, all right. I mean, I did just drop a video on YouTube, it's a very detailed video all about forever war and like how America created the idea of a forever war starting with Vietnam. And we're literally following the exact same footsteps. And I genuinely believe Trump wants to kick the can down the road as long as he can so that he can, pull an FDR and try and cancel an election, Well,
I mean, that's exactly what Bibi did. I mean, the strongman playbook is always the same. Putin did it. Bibi did it. Assad did it. Not Barack Hussein. I said Barack Hussein Obama. See, that's why
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. No, Saddam Hussein did it. You always leave an insurgency strong enough to necessitate the need for a dictator. And you always go to war in order to solidify your status as a dictator, which is why I think less than a year after Putin took office, he invaded Chechnya for the second time in 10 years. After creating what many to believe was a false flag by bombing those apartment buildings in Moscow and blaming it on Chechnyan separatists. That's a different story.
Damn. No, it is all the same playbook though.
It is. It's all bullshit. So the higher that he escalates this war, the more national security directives give him presidential power. And I mean, hey, if you declare a national emergency, I'm pretty sure that makes elections null and void, right?
Yep. I just sent you one more thing too.
I think he'll be dead by then. I hope. I don't know. He should have been like he's not there.
Well,
no, the guy's mentally kaput.
Well, the thing that scares me though is that like there's gonna be a power vacuum. Like it's like when Tito died.
When a cult leader dies, he's a cult leader. Like
is this what I think it is?
It's an explanation of what happened to him. It's the FBI's official explanation. This is their official accounting of what happened to him.
Okay. Forbidden HQ. Here we go. Let's go. This is a
lie.
No, this is the FBI's official accounting of what happened. It's not the FBI's
insane.
Official. You just watch it. I promise you'll be like, okay.
Hey, I went to the same high school as this guy. He graduated like 5 years after me, and apparently he was not a great guy to have in class. So just adding that context.
He did it. That is
no. I'm not talking about Tyler Robinson. I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk went to the same high school as I did.
Oh yeah, because you went to the fancy one, huh?
No. This was the one after I left the fancy one after 6 months because those kids were assholes. So here we go.
This is the FBI's official account of what happened.
Conspiracy theorists insist no 30-06 could possibly behave this way. The round blasted into Charlie Kirk's neck, crushed his vertebra, and ricocheted downward toward his heart, only to be stopped dead by his legendary Superman neck of super-dense steel-like bone. It created no exit wound and lodged harmlessly just beneath the skin, which experts hailed as a miracle that saved the bystanders standing behind him. Up on the rooftop, Tyler Robinson didn't just break down his rifle. He shredded it apart in a ridiculous hyperspeed blur using nothing but his bare hands. Then he sprinted across the roof and launched himself off the edge with expert parkour precision. Tyler made the conscious expert decision to reassemble his rifle one last time and place it under a tree in a bush. He then changed back into his blue jeans and maroon t-shirt in hyperspeed. Time for ice cream. While conspiracy theorists insist no
Obviously, I
30-06
was fucking
could
around
possibly
with this
behave
being
this way.
FBI, but the thing is, that is literally what the FBI
That's literally.
says, at least in terms of his neck being invincible and the disassembling and reassembling, and it's insane. It's insane. I mean,
Well,
listen,
it's insane because the thing the place that manufactures those little self-exploding things. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you guys followed this?
Yeah, how?
Yeah. I'm too high to like put the pieces together, chat. Sorry, but no, like there are too many things, and I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. I hate being. But
I think I know what you're talking about. It's the company that sells like exploding shit like that.
little explosives, and there
closing
was
down their operation like 2 days after Charlie Kirk was there. They also replaced the cement underneath him the day after.
The whole thing caught on fire. The entire thing burned down.
Oh, now.
Yeah. And they suddenly got a huge government contract, like for billions of dollars.
Yeah, dude. So people say 308 when it shreds through a buck. Dude, 308s shoot through buffalo. One end to the other, bro. It's like realistically, and it's not something I would have wanted to see, but if that was a 308, he would have been decapitated.
Jesus.
I need to find this I'll find it and I'll put it in the chat.
That's not like when I was a kid, my dad bought me an Xbox and it came and it had like one of the Call of Duty games. And I remember he played it and he was using it was Call of Duty 4. It had the Barrett 50 cal and he got a hit marker. And he said to me, "What's that?" And I said, "It's a hit marker. It means you hit him, but he didn't die." And my dad goes, "This is a 50 caliber rifle." My dad fought in Vietnam. And I go, "Yeah, but it it's again." And he goes, "He would have been turned into mist. What the fuck?" And he immediately never played a video game again.
Yeah, dude, that's that is like the classic oh, you think you know what this is like because they're trying to sell it to you. That's yeah. So what do you think? All right, I'm open for business. I'm gonna put a quarter in the Chris Valenti machine and let you cook. Tell me what. Is there an alternate theory to this? Because
I'm looking for one right now too, but you can share yours first.
I'm gonna let you cook, Mag, too.
I'll say this.
No.
If you want to give as much grace as possible, I would say that it was similar to like something like Lee Harvey Oswald, where the kid, maybe they allowed this kid to get as close as possible, got him up on the roof, and I bet you he's aiming down his sights before it literally, whatever his microphone was, popped up and killed him. And this kid realizes, oh my fucking God, I'm a patsy, right? And then tries to run. I think that's the reason why the rifle was still assembled when they found it, is that like he panicked, and I really don't even think he fired the shot at all.
Wow. Okay. All right, Meg, what's the listen, man, this is like one of the this is the only time, like the one thing that we've learned in the last 3 years is that mainstream media covers what they want to. This is what I mean by like we know is that like we've seen it play out in action. So it's like,
well, it's part of manufacturing
an assassination like this would probably be better for ratings than the Super Bowl. They have stayed away from it. Like there's a there because if there wasn't a there, then they would be reporting on this nonstop.
My like long explanation of it is just that Charlie had so much control over young Republicans through Turning Point USA. He had made it abundantly clear that he does not support war with Iran. And as we know, the Israelis and the American government together said that they had been planning out this operation for like months in advance. So I think that Mossad and the CIA together realized that if we start this war in Iran, Charlie Kirk will turn the entire young Republicans anti-war, anti the Iran war. Trump will lose the support of his most loyal soldiers. And they figured, hey, Erica will do whatever we want. She's been a CIA agent since she was a teenager. Donald was the one who introduced her to him. She's known Donald Trump longer than she's known fucking Charlie. They met in the airport on the way to Israel. Like, I think they said, we got to get rid of this guy before he actually ruins the entire momentum of the upcoming war.
Yes, there's something in regime change.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, after you go.
No, in Regime Change, it talks about how Charlie Kirk kept telling them, like, hey, the kids on campuses are using the word genocide. Like, you have to understand, like, you really don't understand. This is the way young people are talking now. Like, the left and the right are not, you can't separate them. And he like was agreeing with them. And so, yeah, I mean, if he's literally saying that to them, and if they lost the left and the right, like, they're fucking done.
Charlie was also like, I call him a political prostitute. He would sell his organization to the highest bidder, and he was also a grifter, right? He didn't really believe in anything. He believed in what would get him the most views, right? And I think that he knew, if I want to stay popular, I can't support a war in Iran. And he could see the tide shifting on Israel and was like, well, in my grifting nature and my political prostitution nature, I'm going to have to jump ship. And they were like, we can't afford that. We simply can't afford that.
Dude, it's and also it gives you the Moscow apartment bombings in 2001 that Putin said we have to invade Chechnya. Like right when he takes power from Yeltsin, because Yeltsin's plagued in scandal. And in on New Year's Eve 1999, Yeltsin, he was also a shit can drunk. He was spending 50% of his time in sanitariums to dry out because the Secret Service found him on the front lawn ordering a Domino's pizza. But Putin gets appointed. One of the first things he does is invade Chechnya by creating a false flag around the apartment bombings in Moscow. Like it's pretty. I mean, and then Kash Patel does the famous
"See you in Valhalla."
Yeah. Then he does the graffiti on the bullets, and
who do you think is fucking Melania? I think it's Pete Hegseth.
No, she's got a guy. She's got a guy.
Who is it? Is it a guy we know?
Hang on a second. Let me see here.
It's not Donald. We all know it's not Donald. They don't they sleep in different beds. Yeah, they sleep in different rooms.
Boyfriend.
I don't know how to get to the other chats that I can send you. Okay, Steve, I'm just texting you this link because this is the conspiracy that I'm kind of stuck down, and maybe I just keep going down that hole.
Melania Trump boyfriend interview. What did you see here? Who's it? Like her assistant? Maybe it's her assistant. It's so hard. It's so hard when you this is why you got to do decentralized internet, people. If you don't know who Aaron Schwartz is, you should Google him. He's a great guy. Here we go. Advisor Fox interview. I can show you who it is. This is the guy. Here we go. This is who people think allow ads on Fox. No, I don't want to allow ads on Fox, you rats.
Of course you do.
Here we go. ABC News. They're good about ad blockers. Idiots. Oh, where is he? Well, I'm looking for him. 1 second.
You can also play my TikTok while you're looking at it. I texted it to you. Not my TikTok, the TikTok.
Which one? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Hey, Charlie Kirk. Hold on. I was sent this by a few people. Charlie Kirk was killed with a miniature explosive, likely made at Accurate Energetic Systems in Tennessee and purchased by the DoD for $425K in May of 2025. You can bet Steve Feinberg was involved in the planning of his public assassination. Well, I pulled all of Accurate Energy Systems contracts from usaspending.gov, and I found this one. This one, the address is in Tennessee. It is for miniature XS demolition devices, anti-personnel, SPM. That's what caught my attention. We're going to come back to that. The amount is $440,494. The procurement period, May of 2025 to August of 2025. So I went and looked up all other procurements because as somebody who has done DoD procurements before, that was a really odd amount of time. None of Accurate Energy Systems procurements were less than a year, except for this one, because that's not how they procure things. I went and did more digging. The contract was signed on April 22nd, 2025. A lot of weird things about this procurement. It was a simplified acquisition process, meaning did it quickly, and it was one bidder. They did not put it under any of the IDVs, which are the vehicles that they have for all the other hundreds of tens of millions of dollars that AES had with them. It gets worse. These devices are made for special operations forces, and the XS anti-personnel are tiny ones to kill people. They're put on people. If you want to get darker, Steve Feinberg, our deputy SecDev, well, his old company, Cerebus, owns the company, I forget the name of it, that trains the special operations forces on these detonation devices. He's the one who put protecting the blue and white country in his priorities as the same as protecting America. So you have a procurement that was signed April 22nd and started May 1st, ended August, for tiny devices to kill people. Forgot to mention that the plant that the address is at, well, it exploded a month after Charlie Kirk's assassination, and everyone in that plant died. No survivors. Correlation doesn't mean causality. I'm a big, big advocate of that. However, something doesn't smell right at all. So if someone knows more or can help,
this is why I won't buy the iPhone 17, because its chips are manufactured in Israel. It's I think it's the first, the newest iPhone 17 is the first time we're manufacturing the chips in Israel. Refusing to buy it, and like, call me crazy, but these are the motherfuckers who did the pager attack years in advance. So I'm not taking that risk. I'm not buying the new iPhone with some Israeli fucking explosive chip in it.
So if I can also dissuade,
Yahoo impression.
I spent 5 years working at Apple, and it is crazy how Zionist it is. Like we had like an internal thing where you make a donation to certain charities. Apple matches at 100%. Friends of the IDF is one of them. And they fired people who were trying to get them to stop that. Like when the genocide was very obvious. Like Apple is so Zionist of a corporation.
It's so Zuckerberg, or not Mark Zuckerberg. That's Facebook. Who owns it now?
Tim Cook.
Tim Cook. Okay. Well, I mean, listen, I just genuinely believe there's a certain amount of wealth where you're all Zionists. Like, I can't think of a single anti-Zionist billionaire.
No.
Well, it's I mean, it has nothing to do with, it has everything to do with the.
You lost your cam, brother.
Oh no. Come back.
You can still hear me though, right?
Yeah, we hear you. There you go.
All right, that's what happens with climate change. The camera gets too hot and shuts off to defend itself. If only human beings had that kind of defense mechanism. The thing is that it's, I mean, it's,
he got El Gat. That's what they said.
El Gato. The thing is that he got El Gat. There we go. What's up? Baby, come back. I'm here. Oh, look, he's got bin head. He's a bin head.
That's sick.
He's running for office. The thing is that, I mean, it's the military-industrial complex. I mean, Dwight D. Eisenhower was a general, and he warned against this. Who's got the most money? Who's spending it on weapons? Because they're the people. The reason why we have cell phones is because of the military. The reason why we have the internet is because of the military. This is all provable stuff. So if you have a contract every year that goes to an ally that we fund unequivocally, and you're a technology company, then obviously you are going to be real.
Oh, and this should go without saying, but I'm going to say it, is when we say Zionists, there are also Christian Zionists who are billionaires. So we're not just talking about Jewish people.
Yeah,
there's way more Christian Zionists than there are just Jews in general, let alone Zionist Jews.
Yeah, they just had a whole conference. Miriam Adelson was there.
Kufi.
Kufi. This is the person who people believe is banging Melania Trump.
I get it.
Well, first, enough is enough. This has been ongoing, and it's time for the public to refocus their attention on what achievements our First Lady has done. She's helping people over and over again. Americans are benefiting from her efforts. People in the foster care community, people from an educational perspective. Her achievements have been so wide. You've covered them here, whether it's international with the Ukrainian and Russian reunifications and beyond. And we want to focus the attention on her good work and what she's accomplished as First Lady of the United States.
Why now? People are questioning the timing of this.
Oh, Mark. Here we go. Newsmax, their quality outlet. Let's see what he's saying.
So to your point, the White House, she has not played a low-profile role at all that the critics were suspecting she would. Trump term 1, she was much more in mom mode, and now she's really stepped out and into her own. You produced the movie, Melania. And certainly she had,
Wasn't he in the
big
Epstein
role
files,
in the
or
storyline? But you portrayed her as
I don't know.
elegant, as she always is, but smart, firm, and even
or
tough
no?
at
He
times.
worked
That was
with.
intentional, is my understanding, and reading.
He's
some
connected
clips
to
from
like
you
Jean-Luc,
and
Luc,
the other
whatever these
producers.
Luc
people.
Brunel.
Was it a
I don't,
perfect
I
depiction
don't remember.
of this
Jean-Luc
woman you know
Brunel.
so well?
I can't
It
remember,
was
but he has a weird
within that
connection.
20-day period. So remember, the movie was incredible because for the first time ever, this very selective individual brought the cameras into her life, and they allowed for people to see, to your point, how diligent she is at work. She's
My
the
bad,
most committed,
chat.
hardworking individual I've ever met in my life. To be honest, I was talking to her yesterday early morning, and I'm just like, we don't stop ever. For years and years, every day, weekends, holidays, she never stops. She threaded the needle into like showing more about her family life with her husband, her father, of course, Barron, and then finally her philanthropy, her humanitarian work, all wrapped into becoming First Lady of the United States
Dude,
again.
you know what
So
pisses
within
me
that
off about
20-day
that
period,
documentary is a real Melania documentary would be so good in like 30 years, like talking about this, like, you know, this teenage Slovenian woman coming from like no money, becoming a prostitute in Mar-a-Lago and ending up that's real. And
No,
then
I noticed. That's why.
No, it's like the true story would be is so
and
good.
and then making her way to the fucking First Lady of the United States of America under modern Hitler. Like,
Yeah.
like a real documentary about her would be so fucking.
Dude, it's
good.
literally Ava. It's literally the Ava Perón documentary, except like the Slovenian American fascist version, produced by who would direct that documentary?
You know what I'm looking at right now on the second screen? Her tits. You can just look up the First Lady's tits. It's remarkable.
Chris,
Yeah, that's wild.
Meg, I don't know about you, but I'm wiped.
I'm wiped.
Yeah, I'm also wiped. Plus, I have to play laser tag later.
Oh, is it the laser tag you told me about?
Yes, the mag-fed one. Like, it's pretty much just combat simulation. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, Chris, thanks so much for coming on. Valenti Tards, thank you for joining us and supporting
Thanks,
our
everyone.
endeavor.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'd love to do this again.
Oh, please, dude. You are always
For sure.
welcome. You're a part of Party Crashers till the day you die, which is going to be a very long, long time from now. 100
Unless
years.
God gets me.
When we have Mom-donified the entire United States. You said you just posted a YouTube video about...
Yeah, so I have a YouTube video up right now, but it's members only until Friday, and it's on Patreon too until Friday. But it's really a deep dive into the history of how America created the idea of a forever war. Beans. Sorry, my cat's screaming at me. It's about how they created the idea of a forever war through essentially just hubris. But then once we realized how effective it is at helping the military-industrial complex profit, we were like, let's just repeat the cycle over and over again. And essentially how right now you are living through like an escalated, way faster version of the Vietnam War.
That makes sense.
Vietnam was a 20-year fucking war. People forget that shit.
Yeah, it started in the
I'm
late...
Vietnamese.
Well, Chris, I'm working on a little Marlon Brando in the Godfather thing. Luigi is the cat. I tried to get your hairline correct. I will be sure to deliver it to you the next time we see each other in person. Valentards, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you all.
We stream every day. Do whatever you got to do. Be happy, be healthy, and we're all going to survive this together.
Hell yeah.
Peace and love. Maggie, you got anything to add? You are the co-host, co-showrunner. Big brain.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm high. So good to see y'all.
Take it easy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.